Right. Hey guys, what's going on? This is HydroxideAnt. Welcome to episode 239 of Backrunners, or should I say D&D episode 14. It's both. I'm not wrong either way. And this week, sitting in the background, not playing at all, or maybe playing, who knows, is Nick. Hi, Nick.
Whack.
And then, to the people playing this week, for 100% sure, we have Drindar, being played by Mark.
One scaly boy.
He is a very scaly boy, but like, the scaly boy.
The scaly boy.
He's your designated scaly boy.
In our group, yeah. That would be it.
Yeah. Then we have possibly the smartest character in the group. We have Kyle playing Calnan.
A deck intelligence of 5.
It's so bad.
After the +2 racial.
It's so, like, it's just so bad. It's like all your other stats are just amazing, but intelligence. Calnan is not a smart boy.
He has his strengths and he has his weaknesses.
He has his strength and then he has his intelligence.
Yeah.
We both said the same thing.
Yeah,
and then we have Nathan playing Gil.
Hello.
Hi. And I never heard from Chris, so I have no idea whether he's going to be here or not. Who knows? I appreciate you.
I'm sure he's at Sheldon Elias, though. Or Sheldon Drayden Elias, whatever.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, so, last week's, for counting, let's have to go back 2 weeks. So I'll go back 2 weeks just real fast. 2 weeks ago, Gil and Princess Consuela, I should say, were approached by two people looking for a treasure. Those two people were named Vortor and Valig. And Gil accompanied them on their mission, and after many fights and eventually a brief encounter with a certain foe that you keep running into, was able to obtain the prize that Vortor was looking for.
The recurring foe is Owlbear, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And Simon.
Well, that's hardly an important character.
Yeah, no, the owlbear though is.
It's the owl. Yeah, the owlbear is the scary one.
And he may have run into a.
Domesticate some owlbears.
That's true. And he may have ran into a new thing or two that week. And then the next week, Vala and Vortor made a reappearance. They made a second straight week appearance. But this time, they were accompanied by Gil, Drindar, and Consuela. And then they also went on their own mission to not find treasure, but to find a nice warhammer for Valig to use. It was a Morningstar. I think I might have said warhammer. But anyways, big weapon for a big guy to use. And then eventually, after beating a bunch of guards, and being attacked by swords and armor, they were able to collect on the item. Drindar was able to find an item as well, and Gil was able to find a scroll. Gil did not look at the scroll, he just kind of took it and left. So Gil is yet to look at this scroll. But other than that, once they were able to obtain the Morningstar, Vortor and Valig and a few others had a few drinks. And eventually everyone went off to bed, and we are resuming in the morning. So, it is morning. What are you guys doing?
Healing, because apparently I was at 39 health.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
long rest. You're very long rest, I'd argue. Maybe
Yeah,
like that's like a 48-hour rest. Like
Nailed it.
No, like, your character possibly went around, walked around, and did some things, but you know. We don't know. But yeah, so it is morning. Anything you guys want to do?
I mean, you know, I go down, I get some breakfast. The usual.
Yeah. Okay. You're served a nice breakfast, because they... At this point, you guys have been here so long, they're just kind of always going to give you breakfast. Like, it's never going to be something you have to pay for at this point, because you guys are extreme, like, patrons and regulars at this point. You get served breakfast, and unlike the morning before, the bar is completely empty. You don't see anyone in here, as far as you know.
Who's the bartender?
To fuck with you. Yeah.
Which bartender is it?
It's the male bartender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
They served you a free breakfast.
Yeah.
The coin toss every morning.
Yeah, it's just like, how am I going to start the day off on the wrong foot?
Alright, what about the rest of you?
I'd like to take that scroll out of my pack and investigate it.
Okay. You don't need a check or anything to look at this. You look at the scroll, and you read it, and you study it for a good while, and eventually you realize it's a scroll of Revivify.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and do you sit there for a while, like, trying to figure it out?
Yeah, I'd like to, once I have, like, an understanding of the spell, or yada yada something something, I'd like to try and copy it down into my, tome.
Okay.
Clerics have, like, tomes, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that a thing? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Oh, I actually don't know. Yeah.
You press... When you choose an order... No, maybe I'm just making stuff up.
Well, Gil wants to be a wizard, you might have a tome anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, after reading it for a while and getting extremely familiar with the wording of it, you almost get a feeling that this won't be a one-time use.
It's praying. Like praying and meditation.
Okay.
At least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on the list.
Okay, yeah. That's it. So I think you have to prepare them every day as a cleric or something?
Yeah, every morning you have to prepare them. Pray to the zygote.
Yeah. Bobby onto you.
Bob onto you.
So out of character now. Yeah, you know Revivify. Like, it's not a one-time use. It is a spell you get for free.
Fantastic.
Okay. So you do that for a while. Counting, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, eating
Kind of
with your
wondering why we
caterpillar?
didn't interrogate that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you go down for breakfast with your caterpillar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I assumed no one down. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So you go downstairs, you eat some breakfast. Caterpillar kind of like nudges you and like looks at you. He's hungry.
Here you go, buddy. Get some bacon in here.
Okay. He takes you put like a little piece of bacon. He starts munching. I don't know how good bacon is for a caterpillar, but
Depends on the breed of caterpillar.
that's fair. Yeah. But I'm gonna say this one doesn't mind it and is really enjoying the bacon. So yeah, okay. So you guys are all eating. Princess Consuelo also goes down and starts eating. Then you see Lothar making his way down the stairs.
Ah, Lothar.
He kind
How are you doing
of
today?
looks at you, and waves, and then sits down at the bar.
Awfully quiet today.
He, over the next few minutes, I'll say about 10 minutes go by, he quickly finishes his food and briefly walks over to you guys and says, I appreciate everything you've done for me thus far, but I have a few things that I need to take care of. So our paths will cross again one day, but for right now I need to go do something on my own.
I give him a firm handshake and pat on the back.
This is because we almost killed you, isn't it?
He's like,
Almost, we did.
it's not your fault for me dying. It's because I wasn't good enough. I need to go fix that. He looks at you, counting, and goes, Consuela Drindar? Take care of him.
I'll do my best.
Also, give Gil my regards. And I guess Oritz.
Okay.
And he's like, well, I'll see you guys again sometime, hopefully. And he turns around, kind of like bows, and heads out the door.
Bye.
Yeah.
Gonna miss him.
Yeah. And then, Consuelo goes, I wonder what he's doing.
Maybe he's training to get stronger. Or
He doesn't want to be a squishy.
or maybe he's gonna go and try to find his group that disappeared that we never found for him.
Outside of character Rufus, like as a DM to his players, that was planned. If Mitch had stuck around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it all planned out, but Mitch only showed up for I think like 2 sessions.
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to be like right away.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge to the future, possibly, if Mitch comes back one day. Okay, anyways.
Okay.
Back in character.
Brandon Worthford.
Yeah, you guys are eating breakfast. I would say that, after saying goodbye to Lothar, another 20 minutes or so goes by, and Drindar, Kaunin, Caterpillar, Consuela, you guys all finish breakfast.
Okay.
Gil, you are still upstairs though, which I don't know how much longer you will be up there for. But
A snapshot into Gil's room right now is him cross-legged on his bed, eyes closed, assuming a meditative position, naturally going, oh.
Oh. Inner Zen. Yeah.
Balance.
Equilibrium. Is there anything
Friends.
around town that you guys would like to do?
I would like to visit the potion guy and get some healing potions.
Okay. Would you like to visit Mortimer? Or Melvin?
I forgot about that.
I think we're going to, I guess we'll go to Melvin.
Poor Mortimer. No one likes Mortimer.
we can go to
It's okay.
Mortimer.
Mortimer totally can't hear you or anything.
You're not wrong.
Thank you for all the bits, Kyle, because
Well,
every few seconds I
go
get
on,
ding ding
Kyle.
ding. Ding ding ding.
I just wanted to go 1 to 10 real quick. Yeah.
I appreciate you as a person. And then, so you were going to head to Melvin's. Anyone else going?
Who? Yeah.
Melvin is one of the. What's up?
I was always back. So I was always somewhere else. I was never actually there.
Yeah. Well, no. So this is not Mortimer. This is Melvin.
Me either.
Completely different.
Different people,
I
unfortunately.
think wait, I'm like the only one who went to Melbourne, I think.
Yeah. So actually, I don't know if you would know Melvin.
Mortimer, then.
Oh, you're going to Mortimer. Yeah. So, eventually you make your way. I'm going to say that, you remember, at least mostly, where, this is.
It's okay. I have a map.
Oh, you do have that.
That happened.
Oh,
So,
a map.
do you want to lead the way then?
Nope. I don't know how to read it.
Do you want to show someone else a
I-
map?
Yeah.
I would like to show it to the caterpillar.
Exactly.
Okay, you show it to the caterpillar. The caterpillar like quickly reads it, like looks around and like almost like a pointing dog goes point.
I go that direction.
Okay,
Well, like, I guess we're following Kalnin.
you guys go a little bit. He yanks on you, and then points in another direction.
I keep following him.
Okay, you go a little straight for a little while, and then eventually, he like taps you in the shoulder a few times.
Stop.
He's like, and he like looks down, looks back at you, looks down, looks back at you.
I do the same thing.
He
I
like
kinda
cocks
stand in a
his
circle.
head and looks up even more.
I spin in a circle and look around me.
You see the magic shop.
I did it.
Oh man. Okay.
Kalnin, that was very impressive that you remember how to get here.
Yeah, that's
Very impressive.
Fist bump the caterpillar.
Yeah, you do know about the caterpillar now, so that's.
I do, but I don't know that it talks.
That's
So,
fair.
I
Oh, you
just think
have
it's
no
a
idea, yeah.
regular caterpillar
That's fair.
so far.
Yeah, so you guys walk in, and you see, Mortimer going through some books, and just trying to look around, and he's just like, huh, I know I put this somewhere in here. It's gotta be...
Mortimer, what are you looking
Ah, hi! Wow, you shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. That can...
for? We knocked.
You did?
Nope.
I knocked, as I said, Mortimer.
Oh. Hi. How can I help you?
What are you looking for? You said you were looking around for something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mortimer,
Yeah.
what were you looking for?
That's one of my books. It's not a deal.
I'm gonna just do a perception check, see if I see any books out of place.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That's a 7.
Oh, they're all out of place.
Fair enough. Train.
Yeah, train. But you look around, and you aren't able to decipher any kind of order to like the piles and piles and like scattered books around. Cause he doesn't have one. He has like, I'm gonna say like in this shop, it's a decently big shop, but he in Ice View, and this isn't even going to the back room where you can't see, is 40 to 50 books scattered. Like, it's just... Like him, it's a scattered mess.
Huh. Mortimer,
Yes.
have you ever thought about hiring an assistant?
I have an assistant.
You do?
Yeah, hey. Come back out here. And out walks, the...
The one that gave Chris herpes.
Yes.
That one, right.
And, she's like, oh, can I be of any assistance to you?
No, I said he should get an assistant, because, he has some trouble organizing, it seems, but he already has one, I'm sure it's fine.
Yes, no matter what, even if I organize these books, I come back in the next day, and they are all scattered again. Mortimer has somewhat of a talent for, scattering things about.
Alright, well. Mortimer, the reason we're here, I would just like to purchase some, healing potions.
Healing potions. Would you like to hear about my other potions?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. So,
One.
what I have is... So this time, he goes through a list of 250... I'm going to say 4 potions. Because I think
Yep,
you guys
I'm
bought a
asleep.
few last time. And, he goes over so many different potions. It takes about an hour and a half. And, because when he just says a potion, he says the potion, and then he says what it does.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm assuming he goes into, like, a paragraph description
for
of each one.
everything, yeah. And then, and he's like, and then there's that potion. That one, yeah, you guys don't want to know what that one does.
What does that one do?
Are you sure you want to know?
I mean, you can't just not tell us.
That's
We
completely
came here to
fair.
listen. We came here to listen about your potions.
That's what I like to hear. This is what I like to call a love potion.
Is Orts with us?
Orts is not with you.
Okay. Group discussion. We never tell Orts about this potion.
What potion?
So, and I gesture to... I gesture somewhere along the line where whenever he described a healing potion, I'm like, so you said this one was a healing potion?
Yes, we have basic healing potions, if that's what you're looking for.
Yes, that would be lovely. I would
Okay.
like to purchase 2.
2. That will run you 100 gold.
They never get any cheaper. Here you go.
Thank you.
I plop 100 gold on the table.
Yeah, and mark off 100 gold. And he's like, yeah, he's making sales. If only she knew I could make sales.
I'm sure one day, Mortimer.
She's already married to someone else. It's alright.
Yeah, so is she? That's
His ex-wife.
wow. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, impressive. That's, talent. Right.
I mean, impressive that someone could compare after you, Mortimer.
He makes sales.
Well, you just made some sales.
Like, he makes them consistently.
Well, don't worry, Mortimer. One day, I'm sure. If anyone needs potions, I will send them your way.
You really would do that?
I would. I came here. Obviously, I enjoy shopping here.
You see a single tear come from his left eye, and then he tries to wipe it away before it gets all the way down his cheeks, hoping you guys didn't notice.
So, how tall is Mortimer again?
Mortimer is... he's like 5'10", probably.
Okay, I'm gonna lean down a little bit and whisper, so... Said that's a love potion?
He's like, he leans in. It is.
How does it work?
you simply have to drink it, and you will fall madly in love with the first person you see.
Well, I will keep that in mind. I might come back for that later.
Okay.
But for now, I think I'm good with just the healing potions.
Okay. Is that all you guys are interested in?
That's
I
it-
want
that's
one
it
of
for
those
me.
things too.
You wanna... Which one would you like?
All of the above.
You want all of my potions? Okay, you want all my potions. Let me calculate this.
256.
That will run you about 4 million gold pieces.
Okay, I look at my category. Do I have that many?
The caterpillar looks at you. It stares for a second. And it shakes its head no.
Okay, I don't think I have that many.
And he's like, oh, then you can't have them all.
I lean down to Callan. Callan, is there anything that you really want?
One of those shiny ones that stop people from dying.
Healing potion? The ones, like the ones I just bought?
Yeah.
Okay, Mortimer, how many more healing potions do you have in stock?
I have some more stock in the back, too. Let me look. He looks at the shelf and counts out. I have 2 in the front here, but I may have more out back.
Callan, does 2 sound alright for now?
I only want this many, and I hold up one finger.
Okay, just one then.
Okay, one will run you 50 gold, my good sir.
My good stalagmites.
I can't count to 50.
The caterpillar, like, nudges you and, like, gestures so you can start counting out the coins.
Thank you. Like the one by one until he tells me to stop.
Yeah. And and like, a few minutes later, he nibbles on you.
Okay. That's all.
And then, he shakes his head yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Mortimer's like, oh, okay. Takes the gold and gives you a healing potion.
Thank you.
Alright, well, I think that's it for now, Mortimer, but if we ever find someone who needs to buy potions, we'll send them here, because you're our #1 guy.
He looks at you and says, thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
The last one you were talking about?
Yeah.
I want it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sure, I mean,
Do I trust Callan with this power?
that one will run you, 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you count
Okay,
out
bro.
one by one again, 100 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Okay, you count out one by one, 100 gold pieces. Eventually the caterpillar gets you to stop.
Okay, perfect.
And then you give him 100 gold pieces, and you now have a love potion. And
Wait, this is way later.
yes.
Okay. I just hold on to the potion.
She like looks at you and looks at the potion, and like it's like steps outside. But yeah, and then Mortimer goes, so just so you know, since that potion is in your hands, when you drink that potion, you will fall madly in love with the first person you see. May not
For
be
how long?
person, but you know, it's not tested. Huh?
For how long?
Yeah.
Not tested? Okay. Even better.
Oh my god.
You could fall in love with them temporarily, or it could be permanently.
Yeah.
No, it's hard to find people that are willing to take love potions and be test subjects.
Forever?
Yeah, that's all. You don't really find those kind of people.
Yeah, well, we'll take some notes about what happens when Calvin
Oh,
tries it.
please let me know.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure it will go great, Mortimer. We trust your potions.
Okay.
With our lives. That's why you buy the healing ones.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, safety.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch you on, Mortimer. Hopefully you'll get some more sales today.
Yeah, probably not, but yeah, I hope.
We hope for you as well, too.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Alright.
friend.
And then, you guys all walk out?
Drinder does.
Sundar does.
I don't know about everyone else.
Well, now Kalnin, I think, is the only other one there.
No, I just started the things and I'll walk out.
Okay. And, like, as soon as you guys all walk out, I keep forgetting the super strength potion.
Do we hear that? Or
No, you guys are too far gone.
God, one day. One day. Okay,
Anywhere else around town you would like to stop? And Gil, what are you doing right now, actually? Okay, you're still doing that. Got it.
I don't think it'll take that long.
Yeah, you have to remember, we used to listen to an hour and a half of potion talk.
Yeah.
You're probably good by now.
Yeah.
Actually, Gil, give me an intelligence check.
You have no idea if you know it or not.
Yeah. I heard a beep.
Yeah. Not 20.
An intelligence check.
Yeah, an intelligence check.
17.
Okay, 17. As you're sitting there, oming away, you realize that I have now done this for long enough, and the spell is attuned with you. You're good.
Fantastic.
If you had rolled bad, that would have been a very different story.
Legend has it he's meditating to this very day.
Oh my god.
He died meditating.
I think at this point I'd probably hope that Gil is awake by now and head back. Hopefully find him.
Okay. And then you guys go back to, well, at least Vrindor is for sure is going back to the tavern. Gil, are you downstairs by now?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Kyle, that's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you two run into each other. Drindor and Gil.
Gil, it's good to see you again. That was a wild adventure we went on yesterday.
What do you mean again?
I mean,
It was last night.
You're right. It was last night. That's my bad. You know, sometimes nights last so long. I feel like it's a week or something. You know, it's all right. I slept very well. That's why.
The bartender looks at you, is like, I know that feeling.
How are you doing? You kind of woke up late today.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh, well, what happened?
Woke up early.
Then I didn't see you. What happened?
I stayed in bed.
Okay. Well, we just got back from Mortimer's. We're trying to get some potions, which we did after a while of listening to him talk.
And how's he doing?
He's happy he made some sales. He was happy that we showed up, you know?
Yeah, I owe him. He told me to buy a potion because he helped us out with that when we were tracking down Olessa or Olesso or who cares what her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped out with that, So, I don't know when I'm gonna go buy a potion. Or what I'd even buy.
Well, I do have one thing to say. You need to keep an eye on Kalman.
Oh.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
He just bought a love potion.
Nope, I bought 2 healing potions.
No, he bought 1 healing potion and the
Two
love
When this
potion.
came in a heart-shaped
Alright,
bottle.
Kalman, I want you to make a deception check.
Yes.
And that means Gil makes an insight check.
Depending on how
Oh.
he rolls.
It'll be okay. Don't fucking
Do you
worry
want
about
me to make an
I
insight
want to hear
check?
what he got first.
it. 10. On the dot.
Alright.
Give me the insight check.
Alright. 18.
Oh yeah, he's fucking lying. You immediately just realize that, yeah, no, Drindar is telling the truth. He bought 1 healing potion, he also bought a love potion. That may have been overpriced.
Why did the second health potion come in a heart-shaped bottle?
It's prettier.
Oh. And I give Drendar a wink.
I return the wink.
And no, if you're wondering, Calvin, you do not see the wink.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't understand what it was.
Yeah, I think he might not have understood what the
Man,
wink.
did they get some dirt in their eye or something?
Something must be wrong with one of their eyes. Oh god, is it gonna happen to me next? No.
It's dusty in here.
Yeah. Okay, so Gil, are you gonna head to Mortimer's then?
Nah.
Okay. Is there anywhere else around town that you guys would like to visit?
Can I ask, we ever interrogated that bitch that we intentionally took alive?
Probably not.
We didn't? Like, really?
Nah, why would we do that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she was, after the fight, she was brought back to, I believe, Drindar's room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think...
No, but what about the other person
We
took alive
handcuffed the
intentionally?
one guy.
Yeah,
to
we did
somebody's
handcuff
bed.
that one elf in Oritz's room.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
right.
And we haven't seen Oritz in days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh
So... Oh, yeah, no. Oh, you mean Alana, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
No, Alana
specifically
was
one
the
of the
good
bad guys
one.
in the alley.
no. And she left, and we kidnapped one of the elves.
Oh,
The
right,
only
yeah.
survivor of that massacre.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say,
Does that mean
Alana was, I believe, in Drindar's room, and she's long
Yeah,
gone.
Alana was in Drindar's room, but I
Um,
wasn't gonna, like, keep her there, so I'm assuming you told me that she just, like, got up and left the next morning.
Yeah, like middle of the night next morning.
Middle
Yeah.
of the night, yeah.
Um,
Sometime when I wasn't awake,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that other one, you could check if it's in Oris's room if you want.
I wanna... I wanna try and sneak into the room to see how things are going. I don't wanna
Okay.
wake him up, you know?
Alright, how close are you getting to the door?
I just wanna open the door and kinda stick my head in and see how things are going in there.
Okay, before you get to the door, give me a perception check.
Alright. 8.
I think it's just a fun old time that you hear something, but you just can't quite make out what it is.
Well, that's no good. Better investigate.
Okay. Are you going to open the door?
Yeah, just like a little bit. Maybe not stick my whole head in.
Okay. You open the door. You look in.
Do you want to describe what I see?
Do I want to, or should I?
Do I want to hear you describe
Probably
what I see?
not. You see a lewd act.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And you're,
Some interrogation right there.
yeah. And, in that time, you noticed that the elf was still handcuffed. Just gonna throw that detail out there.
Classic words.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think you know where Oritz is now, at the very least. So, you guys made a horrible decision letting Oritz get that. Oh, that poor elf. I just realized what that means.
Yeah.
Oh. And I saw that. Oh.
That Oritz's elf friend's gonna need some like healing. Fucking ointment.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need a lot of
ointment.
healing.
Yeah.
Dear God.
God, they're gonna need all the ointment. It's been 3 days. I don't know if Oritz has checked once.
This burning feeling is probably natural.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whatever happens when I
God.
eat.
Jesus Christ.
God, it's so true. Though.
Uh,
After that, Gil, what do you do?
okay, we did want to interrogate that person. We might need to get them out before they die.
He'll cast radiance on
And
his own
I'm
eyes.
willing to go to the back of the line and gesture them forth with the hands.
Because I don't think you described what you saw to anyone.
Nope.
No.
Alright, well, someone wants to go in.
Well,
I think you guys are a
Forward.
bit more persuasive than I am. You have a go.
Alright, Drinder, you go first?
oh God,
Bark.
I won't walk in.
Okay, like
Oh,
you...
oh my God!
How do you still have more health than me? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 5th level, so
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on my health.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
But, yeah, you, give me a, Drinder, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'm good at those. So
Yeah.
that's a 21.
Okay, your stomach doesn't feel so good, but if you walk out of the room now, nothing bad will happen.
Or it's stop. Or it's we need. Or it's please.
Or it's continues and just makes eye contact with you.
Can't believe I'm gonna do this. I run up and I grab Oritz, which he's a tiny person. It shouldn't be that difficult to remove him.
Sorry.
He's completely greased up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
That
you...
man's sweaty.
He's very sweaty.
Oh man.
He's very sweaty. You could tell no one in this room has behaved or had any kind of thing for a while. Give me an intelligence check. Jundar, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yes.
11. That's an 11.
Okay. You feel your hand begin to burn.
Oh.
You still holding him?
I meant to grab him by his shoulders to change us to the interaction that's going on.
No, you got him right by the penis.
Yeah, that's why I had to do an intelligence check to see if you would remember that, he had some sort of, yeah, your hands are starting to burn.
I assumed I wasn't grabbing him by his crotch.
To get him off, you probably would have had to grab him by his waist. You know he's a little man, but he is very into it.
God damn it, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to step outside.
With Oritz?
Nope, I'm gonna tag Kalman in.
Okay.
Not with my hands. Not with
What am
my
I doing?
hands. We need that elf alive. Please stop Oritz.
So you put Oritz down.
I mean, I didn't even know I was picking him up or not.
You did pick him up.
I did. Okay, then I bring him out of the room.
He's naked.
Yes,
Very naked.
Yes, he is.
In the hallway.
Oritz, put some clothes on. Gil, you might need to cast a healing potion on that person. A healing word on that person.
Oritz is like, my clothes are in the room. You put me in the hallway.
I bring him back in the room. Get your fucking clothes on.
God, do you have to watch me while I do this?
That guy's gonna need more than a healing word. I didn't pray for a remove curse.
You have greater restoration yet?
So Oritz goes to put like a shirt on, and immediately darts back for the elf.
I grab him. By the
Where do you
shoulders.
grab him?
The shoulders.
Okay. And he's like, oh man. Alright.
I congratulate the interrogation technique he was using.
He's like, alright, I'll put clothes on. He begins to put clothes on. And he's like, but why do you have to interrupt? It was just getting fun.
It was the third day.
Well,
We need them alive.
Oritz says, I don't see your point.
Alive. I look over. Are they even still alive?
Oh, huh. Yeah,
Oh,
they're alive. They're as alive as someone who was knocked unconscious, dragged to this room while being unconscious still, possibly put into a bed while also unconscious.
did he at least have a long rest before you went at him?
If you want the real answer, the one that make you feel better.
Never mind.
Gil, get that person alive.
Spare the dying.
I'm gonna walk in with my left hand over my eyes and just kind of, no, not even feel around, just, like, hopefully find, like, a shoulder or, like, an arm or something.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think of what this would be. Let me look at this real fast.
Can I pick a little bit between
Also,
my fingers?
Tony.
Yeah.
After Oritz has definitely changed his clothes, I leave the bar, like just completely go down, find a back alley, and breathe fire on my hands.
Oh god. Alright. Yeah, your hands feel a bit crispy.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of crispy at least.
This other burning sensation that you just put on your hands might be a little stronger than the other burning sensation, but that doesn't mean the one burning sensation doesn't exist.
Oh no.
You didn't get a lot of it though. So
Yeah, okay. Considering that I'm sure Gil has things under control, I'm gonna run back to Mortimer.
Okay. You immediately run in, and Mortimer's like, "Oh, you're back again! Really? You wanted to buy something again? That's cool."
Yes, well, things happened. You remember my friend that you sold that ointment to?
Yes. Is he putting that on every day?
I hope so, but I accidentally grabbed him, and my hands are burning.
Okay.
Please help.
Yes, accidentally. I don't judge here.
Accidentally.
Hey, it's okay. In Mortimer's shop, we do not judge. I accept everyone.
Is the assistant here?
No.
Ah, dang.
At least she's not out front.
Okay.
He goes out back and hands you a like a jar, and asks, how long did you come in contact with this?
Probably a maximum of 10 seconds.
Oh. He actually says, okay, 1 second. Instead of giving you this jar, he takes a jar, he opens it, and he spreads some on your hands, and he's like, leave that on for about 5 minutes.
Oh, all right. How much do I owe you? I'll pay you after
it's
5 minutes are up.
It's okay.
Mortimer, you're too nice. I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes until it like dries, and then reach into my pocket and pull out a gold coin and just
Okay.
put on this counter.
All right. So eventually that happens, and he's like, "Oh, thank you for the coin. You didn't have to do that, but."
A sale is a sale, Mortimer.
Okay. So during this, I'm gonna say this probably that took like 50. I would say like 15 to 20 minutes because you did also burn your hands at one point.
Yeah, I did. I was hoping to kill all the bacteria. Whatever it is.
Yeah, and so during these 10 to 15 minutes, what were you guys doing?
I'm trying to maneuver my way around the room, looking for the hopefully still living elf.
Okay. Are you
With
looking
my
at
hand over
all?
my eyes. I'm peeking like a little bit.
How much
Just
is
like
a
the
little bit?
tiniest, like not very much.
Get.
Like I am trying to like just preserve innocence at all costs.
All right, then I'm gonna ask you to give me an investigation check at disadvantage.
That's good. That's good. It's also good. 6.
Eventually, you feel something, and you're like, what's that? Feels a bit hairy. And then you feel it. Oh, this feels like normal hair. This is his head. On his head, not the other one. And you open your eyes to see that like you're looking at him in the face.
Are his eyes open?
No.
Jesus Christ, Oritz.
He goes, what?
I whispered that.
Okay, fair.
You know what? Not even. I turned my thaumaturgy to make my voice boom. You know what?
Oh my god.
My God.
I turned back to the elf and cast Spare the Dying.
He's not currently dying.
Good.
Okay.
So you don't need to do that, but, he's taking very heavy breaths, and is currently, I guess you could say, sleeping, probably. He passed out.
Where's the dying? He's not currently dying. He's already been dead.
He's just dead. Yeah, no.
Heavy breathing.
Yeah.
And he didn't wake up from my booming voice. Or from Oritz, I guess. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you had relations with Oritz for 3 straight days,
Yeah.
and then finally got the opportunity to sleep, I don't know if anything in the world could wake you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's still cuffed, huh?
Yeah, he's just laying there, like,
While my voice is still booming from thaumaturgy, I want to turn back towards the hallway, or towards Oritz where he is, and Where's the key?
Huh?
The key, Oritz.
The key. The key.
You don't have a key.
I didn't say that. I might not have the key. It's kinkier without the key.
Still nothing. Okay. You can see the disappointment on Nathan's face right now.
Yeah.
How far away am I, Oritz?
Definitely within walking distance, like, cause you're in a room. The rooms aren't super big, and he's just standing, like, kind of like in the doorway at this point.
Okay. I want to put about 5 feet between us.
Okay.
I want to take my warhammer out and point it blankly in his face and have it crackle a little bit.
Okay.
With the still voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute from thaumaturgy. I would like to very deadly, just like straight peering through his soul, say, "Stay off of him."
He's like, oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna, give me an intimidation check, but with advantage.
Right.
Because this cannot be a, more of an intimidating kind of scenario.
Oh boy. Alright. The first one's good. Let's see if we can do better with the second one. Well, it rolled off the desk, so it has to be good for the second one. Alright. So the second one managed to be better.
Okay.
19 just barely better than a 1.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, or it's like, looks at you, looks at the hammer, looks at the elf, and kind of like takes a step back and is like, yep. Whatever you say.
Warhammer
I see
goes
Gil take
back.
out his weapon, so I take out my great axe. I'm like, ooh, we get to kill him now? To the, like, elf, not to Oritz. Because I'm completely misreading what's going on right now.
The Warhammer goes back.
Do you put your weapon
Nice.
back, Calvin?
Okay.
He's like, no? No. Oh man.
Or it's still in the doorway? Or
Yeah.
is he kind of
Well, no, he took a step or two back, so he's not really in the doorway anymore. He's kind of like...
I'm gonna walk out of the room and probably down back to the like the main area of the
Okay.
tavern.
And as you're walking down to the main area of the tavern, Drindor, if you were going back, you are walking into the tavern right now.
So I see Gil coming
Yes.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Ah, Gil. How's everything going?
Well, I am. Is my voice still booming from thaumaturgy?
I'm gonna say that no, unless you want it to be.
Okay.
Because
Fair
it is a
enough.
cantrip, you can just keep doing it over and over and over again, technically, so...
That is very true. Should have done. But actually, speaking of that, can you excuse me? And I walk back up the stairs.
Okay.
Where is everyone else?
Oritz is still, standing in the hallway. Calvin, what are you doing?
I don't know. Chilling.
Okay, I think that Calvin's in the room, just kind of staring at the elf.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Sure. Waiting for the okay.
Like, I like to think that you are just standing there, looking at the elf, looking at your great axe, looking at the elf, looking at your... and then, like, occasionally looking at the caterpillar.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do, Gil?
I'm going to raise my hand to cast thaumaturgy to close the door, but at the last second, I'm gonna say, forget it, Counten's in there. and just walk back down to Drentar.
Okay. He could close Calvin in there.
I think he has a lower survival rate.
With Calvin in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, ill. So, they normally do the whole good cop, bad cop thing. I think he's had enough bad cop.
I don't know if I can look at that man the same way.
Who, Orts or the elf?
Either.
Both probably, right? Yeah.
Both. Alright, well, first off, we need to keep both Kalnin and Orits away from that elf and let them take a long night of sleep. Or day, now, I guess. Is he still handcuffed?
Yeah. Hey, Oritz doesn't have a key.
Alright, well, I guess... I mean, the good news is we can kind of just leave him there and let him sleep and then check on him later today.
Yeah. That is, I guess that is an upside of all this.
Yeah. So, let's go collect those two.
That sounds good.
Okay, so I'm going to say this conversation you guys had lasted 2 to 3 minutes. And within that 2 to 3 minutes, the elf wakes up. The elf
Oh, man.
wakes up, kind of like rattles its arms, looks up and sees Kalnin.
Oh no.
Hi.
The elf goes, "Kill me." Kill me now.
But the
Are we making our way back up?
You guys are still talking at this point. This is happening while
During
you
the
were...
conversation? Oh,
I'm
my
pretty
God.
sure someone said words were needed first.
He looks at you and spits on you.
You know how hard it was for me to keep alive in the first place?
Just saying. He now spits on you.
I look at the caterpillar.
Caterpillar is looking very sad because some of the spit got on the caterpillar and he's trying to wipe it off.
You son of a bitch! I would like to take a javelin.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
We tried so
He's been pierced too many times.
Oh my god.
I wasn't gonna go like that. But now I want.
My face hurts, dude. Oh,
I'm going
God.
to.
Alright.
I just kind of want to pin him to the floor with the javelin through his shoulder.
Okay.
Oh my God.
He's not wearing any armor.
I know.
Give me an attack roll on that, just for shits and giggles.
Should I reckless it?
Of course you're going to!
Is he considered prone?
Like, he can't even fight back.
18?
Yeah, you kind of stab the javelin right through his shoulder, and it is now, the javelin is like 5 inches into the floor as well.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of stuck there, slowly dying.
So, at this point, do we hear screaming from upstairs?
Right when your conversation ends, you hear screaming. Yeah.
Oh no, and I just bolt up the stairs.
I'm right behind him.
And,
I fling open the
Calvin, after you stabbed him to javelin, what did you do?
I laughed.
Okay, and did you stay in the same place?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, you guys just run right in then.
And we see Calvin stabbing a javelin through this guy's shoulder.
Hey, he already did it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you see Calvin laughing.
Calvin?
Hi.
Is the guy dead or no?
I want you.
Yeah.
Does he look dead?
I want you to take a guess. Yeah, he's.
I mean, Talon stabbed through the shoulder. I think he meant that to be non-lethal, but at the same time, the guy was probably only like half a hit
I don't
point.
think Calvin meant for that to be non-lethal.
What I
Had
mean,
it for my non-lethal.
He would have said non-lethal, wouldn't he?
Oh, my bad.
so, seeing this going on,
Never vivify.
oh,
No, it's only been
not
like
a good
it's only been a couple
justification for that.
seconds. Might try to start dying first or something.
Yeah,
I want to try and lodge the friggin' javelin in his shoulder, or take it out
All
or
right.
something.
Give me a strength check.
11.
You try to get the javelin out, but it is very deep in the ground. Like, Calvin is
I
a
walked over and
strong
tried to pull it out.
strength check then. Calvin's a strong boy,
I
so.
rolled max damage anyway.
16.
How much damage do you roll?
Max.
Okay. 16, I'm gonna say that you pull the javelin out, but as soon as you pull the javelin out, the body, he's very contorted in a weird way right now. He's handcuffed to the bed still, and now his shoulder is like pierced through the ground, and as you pull him out, you just see a body like lump over and just.
Like, as the javelin comes out, I'm casting Spare the Dying.
Okay. He is unconscious.
But not dead.
Yeah.
Calvin, what did he do?
He spat on my caterpillar.
Okay.
And you could actually see that the caterpillar is still trying to wipe some spit off.
Alright, I'll forgive you for that one. That's understandable.
And then the caterpillar, who still had a sad expression on his face, kind of... If a caterpillar could smile, it would be smiling right now. And you could, Drindor, you can tell he's happy.
I mean, if someone kicked Frederick, my goat,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed.
Exactly. And I didn't ruin his face hole, so you can still interrogate him.
You're right. We can see that you didn't try to kill him.
Believe it or
It
not.
just still happened, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we need to wait for him to wake up. Talon, do you want to keep an eye on Oritz, make sure he's not trying to do anything sketchy?
Is that really the best idea? I mean, you saw what just happened.
I'm gonna tear off a piece of the, the bed cover of Oritz's bed and try and fasten a bandage around his shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too difficult of a thing to do, but, just give me a survival check, actually, to make sure that you can tie a good knot.
Survival, okay. 22.
Okay, yeah, you tie it and you fasten it in a way that, everything's good. Like, obviously he's still unconscious and handcuffed to the bed, but now his wound is at least sort of dealt with for the time being. It's not a permanent thing, of course, but definitely stop bleeding for sure. For at least now.
Alright.
I say we stay in the room and wait for him to wake up and not have anything happen while we're not here.
That's gonna be a while. I don't say that. I mean, I guess I don't. We don't really have any other options, do we?
No. Do you want me to break those handcuffs? Or do you want him to stay in them for now?
Oritz's eyes widen.
Well, Oritz, if you have the key, now would be the time to do it. If not, they're gonna get broken.
You see a tear come towards his eyes.
I'm
a real
pretty sure
shame.
I'm pretty sure you have a key because you also slept with that one girl that gave you that burning sensation, and I know you had the handcuffs by then.
My caterpillar picked the lock, I think.
What? What?
Somebody better do something, or the fuzzy handcuffs are gonna be no more.
Wirtz goes, okay, give me a minute. And he's like, can I have a minute alone?
No.
No, we don't really trust you with this elf alone.
Alright, he takes his bag and he goes in a different room. He goes through his things, and, eventually comes back with his bag and a key.
Huh.
And he sighs
Alright,
heavily. He goes up and, unlocks the handcuffs and take them back.
There you go, and now everyone's happy.
Or it's just like, yeah, everyone.
Hey, I could have broken them.
You got to bang him for 3 days. Why are you upset?
It wasn't 4.
There.
Also, you might want to get that thing checked out. Have you been putting on that salve? Yeah, I think you might want to.
Yeah.
Stuff seems pretty contagious.
That's a good idea. Alright. He takes out an ointment and he puts it on right in front of everyone.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
He's like, this isn't the worst
I
you've seen.
I cast light on my shield, and then shine the light in my eyes.
I add the shield of light as well.
Okay.
I beg Gil to cast Sick Flame in my face.
Gil, I can always rely on you.
And,
Okay, well, after he's done, and after I finish burning my eyes out, I see if the elf is awake yet.
Drop the lights.
the elf is, starting to come to, believe it or not. Opens his eyes again and goes, "Oi, you fucking kidding me?
Well, you asked me to kill you, and I did.
You didn't do it good enough."
I mean...
God, he's Australian.
I can't do accents, so it's not happening again.
It's okay.
No,
Tony,
it's good.
as a fellow
I like
DM,
it.
I understand.
Fucking kangaroos.
I was used to everybody being Tony, but this guy's Australian.
Yeah.
It's good.
I tried for. I only had a few words of it.
Well, first off, as you should already know, every single person in your group is dead, besides you.
Aw,
Although I'm sure you're now dead on the inside. It's okay.
and outside.
Only in certain parts. Moving
Uh-huh.
Why... Do you work for someone more important, or
What?
are you really just a random group of idiotic thieves? Because you kind of killed someone important.
Who?
One of the best fighters in the city, friend of the captain of the guard.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I believe
fuck,
it was
I
the
forgot
one
about that.
that you went after just before me.
Oh. I don't know.
I don't think you understand. In this room, you have two people that want to kill you, and one person who's going to heal you. As in, we can torture you again and again and again, and you can die again and again and again.
That would suck.
And you'll still
That comes
be
to
here.
Great Axe.
You play Great X?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you. Oh, fuck. Alright, what do you want to know?
Are you working for someone, or are you just a
Oh,
random
I
group of
was.
bandits? Did we kill the one that you were working for?
Who do you kill?
Every single person who showed up to rob me.
Oh. Probably.
No insight. Good job.
I stomp on his kneecap.
Oh! That's not cool!
No, it's not, but you're not really giving us any information.
I didn't see any bodies.
Which... Okay, you said that he showed up to rob us, right?
Who?
Your boss.
Fuck, like I remember. Know how long I've been in this room?
Alright, alright. That's understandable. Now look, there's one of two things that you can do. You can tell us everything, and
get the
we
cops.
might let you off. Yeah. We'll tell you everything, and you tell us everything, and you might
Oh.
get off without any issues. Or it can come back and continue into the fourth day.
As you say that, Oritz leans in the doorway and waves. And he goes, oh. Ah. Really?
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want to know?
Who is your boss? What does he look like?
It's weird to describe. He's a very small man. Not exactly human anymore.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't get names.
Do you have a hideout, or did you just get told when to show up and kill
The
someone?
last one.
So you're kind of just a nobody.
Well, that's kind of offensive.
I'm sure it is, but you are.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, you weren't important enough to get told anything.
I guess that's true.
Also, can I make an insight check
Yeah.
for the last, 30 seconds
Of course you can.
conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Insight check is...
Can I also make one?
16.
Can't tell if Australian. It's Kyle. I'm trying so hard.
I'm just saying, but I love it. It's okay.
What did you get?
I rolled a 16.
16.
And was Gil gonna roll?
I was asking if I could.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh, 17.
Okay. You can tell that he knows more than what he's leading on.
Ha, okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to let you go, and I stomp on his kneecap to try to break that leg.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah, what should I add to
Strength.
it? Strength?
Strength, yeah.
Okay. So that's a modified 20.
Okay. Might even make you roll damage on that. Because probably like a D4 plus your strength.
Yeah, it's unarmed.
Um, You can roll for fun. Yeah, fuck it. Roll d4 plus...
Unarmed strike is like 1 damage unless you're a monk, I think.
Yeah, it would just be 1 damage plus your strength.
Okay. Then...
So that's 4 damage.
Okay, it's like rolling d4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, his... you step on his knee when he does?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to, like, break his
Yeah,
leg.
his leg breaks. As soon as you step, you hear the sick crunch, and a scream goes out from him. He's like, "Fuck! Why do you do that?"
Well, you're not quite as sneaky as you think you are.
Oh, okay.
I thaumaturgy the door and the window closed. If there is a window.
Fuck. That's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will. Sure it'll hurt a lot more if you, don't start talking more.
I don't think you can break it anymore.
No, but you have other things to break.
Oh, that's true.
I also gave you a new hole for Oris.
He looks at his shoulder. Looks at Oritz. Alright, which part do you want me to say again?
Tell us everything you know about your boss.
Okay,
And where your hideout is.
everything I know. He likes walking in, the woods. He,
Next long walks on the beach.
enjoys, a good stag for dinner. He, likes strong weapons. What else does he like? I don't actually know what else he likes.
How about, what does he look like? Where does he live? What is his name?
Oh. Like, I thought you wanted his interests.
No, I want to be able to find him in a crowd if need be.
Oh, okay. Ah, my leg's very broken.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure
Ah.
it'll get more broken too.
It hurts. He goes and he pokes the break in the leg a few times and winces every time. He's like, "Oh, why do you go and do that?"
Well, you see, I could tell you're lying,
Oh,
but that you weren't exactly telling us everything.
that makes sense then. I'd probably do the same.
Yeah. I'm sure you would.
So he, little man. His name is escaping me. His name's, it's like a weapon thing.
Anvil?
Something like that, yeah.
Anvil?
Wait.
Wait.
Okay, now I remember. I was gonna ask if I remembered where my great axe came from.
You know, I was gonna say, I feel like, out of anything you could possibly remember as Calvin, he would remember where he got his great axe from.
Yay!
And you would immediately perked up and be like, "Oh,
So does he use an axe, something like that, guys? I point to Kalnin.
actually, yeah.
Huh.
Well, kind of.
Kind of? What do you
He
mean?
can use it.
Has he been using it?
Well, occasionally.
And you said his
You got
name is
another
Anvil?
one?
I think.
You said his name is Anvil?
Sounds about right.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I would also like to give that a shot. Even better, 17.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You, the person you were dealing with isn't the smartest person.
I've
Yep.
picked up on that.
And this is honestly about as much as he remembers of this person's name.
Okay, so he's telling the truth. Okay.
Yeah, because he all in his brain, he even refers to the person that gave him like that's in charge as Weapon Man name. And because he was told it once and then never bothered to figure it out again.
We had to get the dumbest idiot as the one that survived.
That's what you get for just immediately.
You could have picked someone else.
We tried to get a handful of people, but Calnan was not okay with that.
I think Gil actually killed one of the remaining ones as well, if I
He killed
remember
a
correctly.
couple, yeah.
But he's just kind of staring at you.
So, do you have a hideout? Does your group have like a base of operations?
Hideout. Not really.
Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one wasn't that good. 10.
19.
Yeah, no, he honestly, it's not a hideout. So technically when he's saying when you ask him if they have a hideout, the answer is no.
What about the base of operations?
Oh, that's different. We got to operate out of that town.
Purgatory?
Sounds about right.
I thought we... How long ago was the last time you saw your boss?
Like
Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or recently?
a few days ago.
A few days ago.
Well,
Oh no, I've been here for a few days.
Like a week ago.
Probably.
You're saying Anvil, the mayor of Purgatory,
He's a mayor?
well, when we killed him, apparently the first time he was.
Didn't kill him. He disappeared.
Well, we killed him and then he disappeared.
I didn't get to finish it.
This guy's just kind of staring at you like, I already told you he looked kind of weird.
Okay, well, I believe you. I don't
Like,
need to break your other leg.
like I told you that, he looked kind of human.
Hmm.
Let me guess. You kind of shadowy. I mean, wait, what?
Well, I think I know where our next destination is.
Where?
it doesn't concern you.
Not you, it doesn't concern
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're next. By the way, Tony, I'm forgetting the name, but who was the head of the town guard here?
That's Strum.
Drum, that was it. I'm like, something musical instrument-wise.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's drum.
Oh, and
got
you're
it.
giving this guy shit for not knowing fucking Anvil. Okay.
To
To
be fair, well, we haven't talked to Strum in like 4 weeks.
Yeah, a little bit.
The guy we were
Well-
trying to avenge is Leo.
Yeah, we were trying to avenge Leo for Strum. Well, okay. I'm gonna go down to the bar and see if Strum is there, because he said we could probably find him here on most days.
Yeah, that
Well,
sounds like a
sometime.
good idea.
Yeah.
And-
Gil, you keep an eye on him. If you feel like it, you can patch up his leg.
Yeah, as he begins to move out of the room, I'm gonna hold his leg in the proper position so it doesn't heal wrong, and he's just got like broken working leg for the rest of his
Okay,
life.
yeah.
And cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Dude, that hits way too hard to home, okay?
Yeah, so as like you're doing that, he's like hollering in pain. So Drindar, you are exiting the room then?
Yeah.
You open the door to see Strum, the two bartenders, and a few other people around them with weapons out.
Oh, Strum. We're just finding out some information about your missing person.
Do I hear this?
Yeah,
I'm
he's at the doorway,
yeah,
so...
the door.
I'm gonna turn and holler, should I not fix his leg then?
No, you can fix his leg. It's all right.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Should I roll for healing?
Yeah, why not, yeah.
9.
Okay, yeah, his leg is fixed. Strum's like, so this has to do with Leo?
Yes, this does have to do with Leo. By the way, there's an alleyway. I can show you a little of the ways. I'm sure your guards have probably already found the pile of dead bodies there. But,
Oh, yeah, yep, the pile of dead bodies, and, I haven't seen you guys since, so...
Yeah, so, let's see. Let me put things simply. We found the person that he was with. Then we convinced them to use me as bait so that we could set a trap on the ambushers. And we did, and we killed all of them, except for that one dumbass elf in there.
I still killed him.
Well, yeah, the elf died, we just brought him back, and he's still alive, barely. But, yeah, we were just doing, perfectly legal interrogation to find out who he was working for and where we should go next. Also, we have someone who you can arrest in there because he definitely had a helping hand in killing Leo.
Strum looks into the room, and he sees a lot of people in the room, and he's like, which one?
The elf that's currently getting healed by our dwarf friend.
Okay.
He was the only survivor of that ambush.
Oh, the only one.
The only one,
You didn't bring more people into questioning?
We tried, but things got a little out of hand, and they actually almost completely succeeded on killing one of ours, and after that it was just kind of like, self-control kind of wasn't there anymore. We just kind of ripped into them as much as possible. And yeah, we let that one live.
Oh, did he have any information about Leo?
Yes. We also heard from our anonymous party, which they helped us out a lot, so we will keep them anonymous for now. Leo was tricked into coming into this ambush. They ambushed him with many people. I mean, you saw the amount of dead bodies that were there. And that was with 5 or 6 of us, and we struggled, so yeah, I think it's safe to say Leo probably also struggled quite a lot, and unfortunately didn't make it out. Yeah. Unfortunately, your friend Leo is dead.
While that's going on, I want to lean in a little bit to the elf and whisper, what do you do with the bodies?
The what?
The bodies.
Could you say it a little louder?
The bodies.
Oh, the bodies. Well, usually we'll put them in a pile, and the anvil deals with them.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
18.
He's telling the truth.
I kind of give like an acknowledging light nod and kind of lean back.
He's like, alright. Strum's still standing at the doorway and yells in, "Are you done healing him?"
Yep. I'm sure it's still hard to walk on, but I don't think that's going to bother anyone.
Strum walks in the room, grabs the elf by like his collar, and yanks him up and takes him out.
Well, Strum, we're gonna keep following the trail, but those are the ones who directly killed Leo, and now we're trying to track down the man who was setting up these ambushes.
You're welcome.
Strum
Plus, I think we have some unfinished business with this man as well.
Strum looks at you. No, I'm a man of the law here. Hope you killed that son of a bitch.
Oh, don't worry. As you probably heard from the door, we'll also give him a nice little interrogation before we end it as
Do
well.
what you gotta do. It's not my town you do it in, right?
No, we're heading out, I believe.
Yeah.
Hey, kill some shit. Go.
And
Circling back.
as Strum takes the elf out, a person pushes their way through the crowd and says, "Okay, are you Drendar, Gil, Kaunin, Oritz, Lothar, and Princess Consuela?"
No, I'm just counting.
Lothar went on and went to do his own business, but the rest of us are here. Yes.
This letter's for you.
I take the letter.
Okay.
Thank you. Who's it from?
You'll see.
I'll
Anthrax.
see.
I don't like the sound of that.
That she said to not tell you. Like, she wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, she said, okay, never mind.
Oh, she. Yeah. Okay. Most of our enemies are male. It's
Alright,
okay.
thank you.
that's fine.
On your way.
Have a good
He
one.
bows
I
and like
I
looks
give the guy, I give the guy 2 silver as a tip.
he like straight up bows. No longer is looking at you weird. Like on the way out, still has a little bit concerned look on his face, but he's like, whatever. Walks out and
She
I
wrote you
open the
back,
letter.
Adrendor.
What was that? Sorry. Gil.
So she wrote you back, Adrendor.
We'll see who it is. I open it.
You open it and it is from Phaley.
Oh, it's from Phaley, the new... Yes, the new mayor of Purgatory.
And I assume you read it.
Yes, I read it.
You read it, and it says, "Dear," and all of your names. Some things have come up, and it looks like I am not going to be straight inducted as the new leader of Purgatory. The people of the town have decided on a vote where anyone can put their name into the race and they will be part of the final vote. I know you guys might have more important things to do right now, but if you guys could come here and even if you just help protect me for a few days, because a lot of people are gunning for me right now, I'd very much appreciate the help.
Did you read that out loud?
Yeah, I read it out loud.
Thank you.
And it says...
Because I know Calvin cannot read.
It says, and if you can't, I understand, but thanks anyways. From, of course, Phaley.
Phaley. Well, as if we didn't have enough reason to head over there. Looks like Phaley's also in a bit of a pickle. Well, I'm ready to go. You guys want to head out now?
Circling back.
Let's go.
Yeah. All circles back, doesn't it? Paul, it sounds like Calvin's ready. Princess Consuela?
Princess Consuela nods.
Alright. Gil, you with me?
Yeah. So,
Or it's...
He's a kid.
You ready to go to Purgatory?
Looks through his bags. Yep, handcuffs are back in here. I'm good.
Okay. Let's head off then.
Okay. Are you guys taking your cart, or are you doing it by foot?
We take our cart.
Okay.
Our cart
I
has
like
the
the
goats.
yeah, okay.
Alright, you take your cart. Gil, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, haven't done this in a while. Naturally, it rolls off the desk. Oh, that happens way more than I think it really should ever.
No.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay.
You think you look at the sky, but you really look at the ground.
This time, you were just kind of staring at your, the new Warhammer you got. And you noticed...
Yeah, new Warhammer.
You did.
Mm.
Uh-huh, and, yeah, you forget to look at the clouds. Everyone else give me a perception check. You give me another one, Nathan.
Alright. Now that I got my 1 out of the way.
Tempest, the main Warhammer?
Why are you looking?
He's
Sorry.
curious.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know.
So that would be a 6.
Okay.
So this was our perception?
Yes.
11.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that's
okay.
very different. You see something shiny in, the wooded area.
I tap on Calvin's shoulder.
What? Yeah?
And I point, and I say, shiny.
I jump out of the car.
Okay. Cart is still moving.
Yep.
You still do it, though, and you run...
Gil, I'm assuming you stop the cart afterwards,
I don't care
right?
if he stops it.
Princess Consuela is the one driving, I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah.
call out to Consuela to stop, and then I jump out
She
of the
stops
cart
the cart.
and follow after Calvin.
And just kind of like looks around like, aren't we supposed to be going somewhere?
But shiny!
While I'm running, is it dark?
By now, it's not dark yet. It's getting towards darkness, though.
Okay.
You're...
I'm sure it's like more shaded
Yeah.
because it's like the woods
Yeah,
and stuff.
definitely.
But yeah. So I'm gonna, as I'm running behind Calvin, I'm going to cast light on my shield.
Okay.
Make it like blue light, I guess.
Counted, you, do you run straight for the shiny thing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is Calvin we're talking
It's
about.
fair. Counted, you see a pile of coins.
Ooh. Yep.
Am I close enough to like?
You're like right behind
touch
him.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grab his shoulder.
Okay.
I kind of look back
This-
at him toting.
Look, I promise you, we're going to get that gold, right? But we probably need to deal with some other people right now. People that are probably looking at us right now, wanting us to take that gold. So it's really a double whammy because we probably get to kill somebody.
Ooh,
You get
I
the
like
gold.
that. Can I take out a javelin and put the gold?
And poke the gold? Yeah, go for it.
I take out a javelin and poke gold.
Okay, the gold moves as being poked by a javelin.
Yeah.
I'm walking over. I wasn't in like a run that they were.
Yeah, because I
I waited for Consuela to stop the cart, and then I got out. You know.
So
Make
everybody
my way
just
over.
left the cart.
I don't know, Words is in the back of it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's fine.
He can handle a whole cart.
My goat.
Oh no.
So you continue.
So now Gil told me that there's something to kill, so I'm gonna go look.
What did you
something to
bring
kill.
with you?
Whatever River's Tell I have on me, so like axe weapons, all stuff.
Did you bring your bags
Got my goat.
and kits?
Yeah, I would have had my bag.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Armor, weapon, shield.
No armor,
Yeah.
weapon, shield.
Okay.
My
'Cause
bag.
all I have is like my back with my weapon.
Okay, I'm just making
on,
sure
right?
that you all have your
So,
backpacks.
yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, this pile of gold coins right there. And to get to this pile of gold coins, the fact that you saw them is pretty amazing, Gil. These were a good, like, 50 feet into the woodworking. Like, you went
Okay.
decently far.
Oh. Can I
I fucking told you. Okay, anyway.
make a perception check to see if there's anyone around besides us?
Okay. Besides who?
Besides, like, me and Calvin, and I suppose I don't know if Trendar or Consuela are coming.
Okay.
I mean, I'm walking over, so...
Yeah, but that's 50 feet, and I rolled a 10.
Okay. Is anyone else making a perception check to see if anyone else is near you?
I was gonna go kind of wander around because you told me there'd be something. to kill.
Okay. Alright, so not you.
Yeah, I guess I'll make a perception
Okay.
check as I'm walking over. 19.
Oritz is there.
Wait, I look back at the cart.
What cart?
I run back to the cart.
You run back to where the cart was. The cart's not there anymore.
I look around. Do I see the cart, like, up the road?
Give me a perception check again.
18.
You see it very far away.
I call Calvin back over.
I'm gonna shout out,
But the
they stole our
shiny.
fucking cart! Grab the gold! Just grab the gold and we're gonna start running.
Well, I'm gonna start taking gold.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, take the gold.
They take the gold, I'm gonna start running after the cart.
Okay, so in total,
Also cold, I guess.
there is 100 gold there.
Alright.
This is just between me and Gil, right?
I mean, you're in a much tighter spot than I am.
You could have
Take, like,
counted. You could take all the gold. It's if you want. You just take a minute.
You know what? I'll say just pick it up now. We'll split it up later.
Okay.
So
Somebody does.
yeah. So counting for
What idiots use 100 gold as bait for a cart? It's probably worth more than a cart.
Me forgetting my goats on there.
I was gonna say you have goats on there.
My goat is on there, and that's why I'm running after it as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the cart is much faster.
Yes. Which way is it heading? Towards Purgatory?
You believe. Give me a dexterity check.
18.
18. Okay, the cart is still within visible range. Is anyone else running after the cart?
Yes.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
Oh, boy. 18.
Okay. The cart is still in range for you. Cowden, are you also running?
I mean, I got the gold though.
You're a bit behind, but give me a dexterity check just in case.
15.
Okay. The cart for you is not in vision, but Drindar and Gil are, and Princess Consuela and Oritz are more by you. Oritz isn't running that fast, Princess Consuela is like keeping pace with you, counting.
Okay.
So the cart is still going and going and going and going, and you're chasing it for a while. I want all of you to make Constitution saving throws just to make sure that you are able to keep up for a while, for the long run.
Natural 20 plus 6.
Okay.
26.
15.
11.
Okay. Gil, eventually you start to fade off, and eventually you don't get to it. Drindar, you're still, like, keeping up with the cart. Like, you can still see it. Kalnin, it's... You have made a little ground on Drindar, but you still don't see the cart. Drindar has gotten a decent amount ahead of the rest of you at this point. And you see the cart go into the town of Purgatory. And then sort of as the cart goes in, a line of people just they don't stop, but like they're just traveling through the streets, like going from place to place. So the cart goes through, and then you see a bunch of people like mingling in the streets.
So it's hard to keep track of the cart. I'm still like full tilt sprint.
Okay.
With the natural 20 on that con check.
Oh no, you're gonna, yeah. So the cart is still in distance until you run into this group of people. I'm gonna say, give me an acrobatics check.
14.
14. For a good while, you're able to duck and weave through people. But after about 20 people deep, you clip your foot on someone and slow down drastically.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, you look up and you don't see the cart.
Are we on like dirt ground?
And
has it rained recently?
You are on, like, a mixture of dirt and not grass, but, like, that kind of land, and a bit rocky as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to track it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to track the cart.
Yeah. Okay. Then give me, give me a survival check.
17.
You look for a little bit, and then you notice in the road what looks like wheels, like from a cart. And do you follow them?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
You follow them for a good while, and by this point, you follow them for like a few minutes at this point. And now everyone else makes it to the sea of people. Are you guys just pushing through the sea of people, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Are you guys just pushing right through, or are you guys also going to try to, like, go in and out of them?
Pushing right through, big stumpy door.
Okay, yeah, you guys just go straight
Out of
through.
the way.
People give you the dirtiest fucking looks. Eventually you run into a bigger guy who just, like, you have a little trouble pushing on the way, and he's just kind of looking at you like, excuse me? Going back to Drindar.
I don't pay him.
Yeah, you don't pay him attention, yeah. Go back to Drindar. You see the cart.
Do I see anyone around?
From the naked eye, you don't see anything.
Can I make a perception
You
check
can.
to see if anyone's around? Okay. That's a 10.
From what you can tell, there's no one there.
I walk up to
I
the
should
cart.
say, from what you can tell, there's no one outside the cart.
I walk up to the cart.
Are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking
The
inside.
cart is empty.
I mean, there wasn't much in there besides our goats. In all
There
honesty.
would have been goats, like rations, maybe some like firewood.
Yeah. I see footprints like leading away from the cart.
You see tons of footprints. This is a town after all.
Yeah, I mean, like specifically like coming from the rear of the cart and like going in a direction.
You can give me another survival check, but I'm gonna actually just give me a survival check. Yeah.
17.
17. You see footprints that you believe could be from people leaving this, but you're not like 100% positive.
Okay. Where are we in town? Like, are we by the town square?
You guys are a bit deeper into town by this point. You're not at town square anymore. You're past a lot of stores and stuff, and you're just kind of in almost like an area that goes back towards like a wooded area.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for my friends to catch up at this point.
Okay. So eventually, you guys make it to a certain point. You guys are just kind of standing in the middle of town, though.
With our cart?
No, you
you
followed the
already got that.
tracks. The rest of
Yeah.
them,
You said they weren't that far behind me.
they wouldn't have been able to follow the tracks, though. As
Yeah.
you started following the tracks and found the cart, they just got to the group of people.
Okay, yeah.
So, they're kind of just standing in the middle of town. What are you guys going to do?
I'd like to try and find any sort of tracks or anything that would lead me to where either Trendar or the cart is gotten off to.
Searching for tracks, I'm going to say survival again. It's thundering up by me, though. Or not, nothing different game, but I'm just saying.
Rolling ever so spectacularly a 6.
Okay. You don't see anything that, could possibly lead you to where the cart could have gone. Counting, do you want to try?
Let's see, what am I trying?
Survival check.
I'm gonna track down the cart.
Well, yelling for my go. Nope. They have a +4 to survival? What the fuck did that happen? 9.
Okay, well, it's still, yeah, you don't notice anything either. And, Drindar, eventually,
Oh, it's Gil. Never mind.
about 20 to 30 minutes go by and your friends still aren't there.
Okay, I'm going to, ritual cast, speak with animals. Are there any birds? Or, like, rats or anything? A stray dog?
There are a few birds in the trees.
Okay, I'm going to, ritual cast, speak with animals.
Okay, which would take about another 10 minutes, about.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing that, yeah, you guys still wouldn't have, gotten there by this point, because you guys don't know where to go. So about 10 minutes go by, and then, you notice a bird.
Yeah. So, I have, in my explorer's pack, I do have some rations. So I'm gonna take out a bit of food, and then, call out, hey, I have some food. Can you do me one favor?
Ooh, food.
And you'll get food. Can you do me
Yeah.
one thing?
I like food.
Okay, so...
The
I'll
bird,
give
like,
you a bit of
flies
food
up
now.
to you,
Yeah.
and the kind of, like, sits
Oh.
on your wrist.
Yeah, I will give you a bit of food now, and you'll get a lot more after you do this favor. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I give him a bit of food right now.
Oh, thanks. No, 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 no.
Okay, so
He keeps pecking at your hand.
what I need you to do... Can you fly over the town and look for a dwarf with a lot of metal on him, a tiny dark-skinned gnome, a beautiful princess, and a halfling?
Yeah.
And can you circle them and try to get them to follow you back to me?
Circle them. Got it. He flies.
Can you try? Okay.
He's gonna make an oval.
So after a little bit of time, Gil and Calnan, you see a bird flying around you.
Question: are we in the middle of town still?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
The bird keeps flying around you, and lands on Gil.
I don't notice. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Lands on
Yeah,
me.
lands on your shoulder.
I think Gil would be kind of delighted.
Yeah.
I said, get that thing the fuck away from my caterpillar.
It sees your caterpillar
No.
and just like starts to like hop on Gil and like looks at it and
Nope.
flies over.
God damn
Here
it!
comes the axe.
God damn it! Why did he have to have a caterpillar?
Are you attacking this bird, Calden?
I fucking might.
Excuse me, but you're the one that chose a bird. He chose the caterpillar first.
I asked, are there any animals near me until you
It's
said
a bird.
birds, so I went with birds.
You should have thought about that.
If this bird comes anywhere near my shoulder.
So the caterpillar is on one shoulder now, Calden, and the bird is on your other shoulder.
Oh, yeah, and 100% I'm gonna go try to attack bird.
And the bird is like looking like over like your back, like looking at the caterpillar, and like
Nope.
you don't know what birds sound like or like what if they do if they talk, but like if they did, you'd be like hungry, more food.
No, I'm gonna try and kill that thing. I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay, he's on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit myself with the axe.
You're gonna hit yourself with the axe.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're aiming for the little bird. Little, small bird.
I can see exactly how this is gonna go. It's
Okay. I'm gonna say
I'm going to shout, Calvin, don't stop.
that if you're attacking the bird, this little bird, very small, who's on your shoulder, I'm gonna say you roll with disadvantage. If you want to reckless attack, you just make a normal roll.
17.
Oh my god, no.
Roll damage.
Oh my god, I guess the D6 too.
Yes,
Okay.
you roll all the damage here.
Oh,
Come on. Same.
Yeah.
15.
What?
15 damage.
13, did you say?
13.
15.
15. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
All we heard was teen, and I'm like, what teen?
Yeah, what team is this, man?
Going with the 5.
So, the bird instantly, basically just explodes on impact. Because there's not a bird left. And your axe goes really deep into your shoulder.
Yeah.
Caterpillar's fine,
I'm
though.
assuming I take all of that damage, though.
Yeah. No, like, when I say deep in your shoulder, your axe is... It might be lodged in your shoulder right now.
Worth it.
So I guess I'm
probably
waiting
say-
for like another 20 or 30 minutes before realizing that it didn't work.
Counting... If a shoulder were to go into your shoulder, how would you react?
Ow.
How loudly?
Roll for it.
Yeah.
My super ready.
Yeah,
I
I
got
thought
super ready.
Okay, Drinder, give me perception check.
Want to work one side first?
11.
Okay. Yeah, you have to wait about 20 or 30 more minutes and realize that, Bird didn't come back. Neither did your friends.
I'm going to attempt to remove the axe from his shoulder.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Give me a, okay. To remove it from his shoulder without, really hurting him, first I want you to give me a, medicine check. Okay, and then to pull it out, I need a strength check.
Why? Why do you need a strength check? I was like, oh, okay, that wasn't a great roll for the medicine one, but I've got a +7, so it works out. That's fine. The next one will be okay, I'm sure. Natural 1.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You accidentally shove the axe deeper into Calnan. Yeah, Calnan, you fall unconscious?
What?
Yeah.
All I'm imagining is like, you know, he's getting ready to like brace and lift it out, and his foot slips in the mud, and instead he falls forward into the axe
Yeah.
and shoves it further down.
Wait, one taps me? That's bullshit.
Okay. So what you gotta picture is that there's an axe, there's the entire axe
I've had worse.
it's from your shoulder into like your chest now, and Gil pushed it deeper into possibly your stomach area.
It's fine.
I don't know about you, but I'd at least pass out from that. So maybe you don't go unconscious. You just pass out. Maybe I don't.
I mean, I
I'm
might
going
just
to-
be the peanut gallery here, but you could just sever the arm.
You could.
It
I'm
was
gonna
a natural
panic
one.
spare the
That's up
dying.
to you.
Yeah. I mean, I could just sever your. Huh? Do you want to have one arm?
We don't know.
No. Need that.
He hasn't said what happened yet. He just said that it went deeper.
Okay, that's
we
fair,
don't know
that's
if
fair.
it went there.
Okay, you spare the dot. Yeah, he's fine. Like he's stable. There's still an axe in him though.
Quote stable.
As stable as someone who has an axe embedded in them.
Yeah, it's like technically he's not dying, but like there's an axe in him now. Like I don't.
Can I attempt to remove it again? I guess.
Yeah, you can.
I'm assuming I don't have any say in this.
No.
Yeah,
Well, because you are not. You're unconscious but not dying. I want another strength check.
Alright. Oh, that's better. 7.
You try
Now
very
you just killed me. Now
hard,
you just killed me.
but you don't remove the axe. It's not a 1. If it was a 1, your arm was coming straight off.
So just kill me, take it out, heal me, like revive me. Revive me. I'm a zealot. It's okay. That's
Is
better
any-
than removing
Okay.
the arm.
How many people are looking at us right
It's a
now?
lot of people, man.
Oh my god.
All they saw was a bird disappear from this plane of existence, and a man put an axe in his shoulder, and then his friend walk over and put the axe deeper into his shoulder, and then he passes out.
I'm going to look at all the people staring at us, and I'm going to, with both arms, pick Calnan up and say, "I'll go get some help. nobody worry or panic or anything. And I'm going to take him around a corner where hopefully no one is, or into an alley or something, where no one will see us. Does anyone see us?
Princess Consuelo and Oritz followed you.
Yeah, but like...
No one else. No.
Outside. No? Okay. This is going to be very rudimentary. I need you guys to trust me on this.
Oritz is like, whatever you say. He's got an accident. Princess Consuelo's like, what are you thinking?
I'm not happy about it. And as I say that, I start pulling the Warhammer out. I can bring him back. I just need to get this infernal accent.
Jesus Christ.
My hand's tightening around the grip of the Warhammer.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So what exactly are you trying to do?
I'm trying to kill him.
Okay, give me an attack roll. He's prone, so with advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, I bet I have advantage. Hold on. Yeah, that was a 1. What's with advantage? Alright, 22.
You hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You hit.
He's already...
Yeah, give me some damage.
9.
Okay.
Because he's still alive.
Kind.
You know you have to take minus 49,
Yeah.
right?
So,
You'll be working.
you remember how he was stable before? He's just not. Calvin, you failed your first death save.
Yeah, it's 3 death saves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need to hit him again. Wait for him to bleed
You
out
can
or
roll
like
your
that.
death saves to see if you die.
I kind of grimace
Pass
a little
1.
bit and cover my mouth to prevent the
That's a
vomit.
1? You
I
say that's
passed
a 1?
one. I got
Oh,
12.
you passed 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I rear up for another.
Okay, give me another attack. Yet again, advantage though.
Yeah, 23. Yeah. 23.
Okay, roll me more damage.
That's max damage. That's
Okay, you fail a second one, Calvin.
And I pass the second one with another.
Okay.
Oh my god. You should end it right now.
I'm going for the.
I was really hoping someone would be watching this. They're just looking in and it's like, I'll handle this.
19 hits. Yeah.
Okay, you hit
Yeah.
it. Fine.
Okay, that's a failed death
That's
save.
7 damage.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Because if you
that's
didn't,
the final
yeah,
fail.
see. If you didn't hit one of those times,
Okay.
I just like wake up.
You would have, yeah.
Okay, so that is he is now
Okay,
dead.
so
I'm gonna try and take the axe.
Counted is now dead.
Oh my god.
Going for the axe.
Okay,
Taking the axe.
you can try pull the axe out. It's so deep.
Just don't remove the arm.
It's so deep.
I'm trying.
It's so wedged deep within him. So I still need a strength check.
19.
Okay, you pull the axe out, and there's a lot of counting missing.
Okay, I'm gonna. So what? It's like his arm is kind of like outstretched.
So you know how an arm is supposed to be at your side? If he was standing, it would be almost by like his feet.
Okay,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
gonna try and push it all back together. Kind of revivify.
Okay, go for it.
What do I touch a creature that's died in the last minute? It returns to life with 1
Yeah.
hit point. Okay. Hold on. It's got a cast time, I'm sure, like 10 minutes or some garbage. No, it's 1 action.
It's an action, I'm
yeah,
pretty
it's
sure.
one
Yeah,
action.
because if it was 10 minutes, then he'd be too dead, right?
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah.
Well, I mean, if it was that case, I'd say it's probably like you have to start
Yeah,
casting
that's fair.
within a minute of them dying. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's... gonna start.
Can you do that, please?
Yeah, I'm casting Revivify.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so this just brings him back to life, correct?
Yep.
At 1
Yep.
health.
And then
So he's still missing a decent part of him.
I'm casting Cure Wounds at the 3rd level.
Okay.
That's 3d8
Yeah.
plus
That's
your wisdom
3d8
mod.
plus 4. Okay, 8 plus 6, 14, plus another 8, 22, 26 hit points.
As you do this, Calvin, who is coming to while you do it, looks at his arm dangling, and then looks at it like.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
But as he looks
I'm
at
just gonna kind of look at it. Like, yeah.
while you're looking at your dangling arm, I like to think you might tap it once with your other arm just to see it like.
Yeah, just to see if I can move, because I'm like, I can't move. I'm just kinda, okay.
And then as you tap it, it begins to go back into place, and
Okay.
the flesh that was once gone is now back again to its normal place. You might have like a really nice scar there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume from shoulder to like bottom of your rib cage.
All the and as you do this,
I'll go over to make sure my caterpillar's still there.
Where's the caterpillar?
That's the whole goal, right? He's on the other shoulder. So like caterpillar's on like the left shoulder at all times. That's how I see it. And then like I put my
Oh,
axe
that
on
might
my
be
right,
the
whatever.
funniest thing ever.
the caterpillar is still on your shoulder, covered in blood.
But like the other shoulder.
Yeah, but like there was a lot of blood. He hit you 3 times.
With
With a hammer, man. Like, you have to understand that, like.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I am mortified.
So I just feel the blood. I'm like, hey, I must have killed someone. Yeah.
Gil, do you try to explain to him what happened?
No.
Okay. Consuela just, like, looks at everything, like, turns her back to it, like, and Orts is like, I'm gonna write a song about this.
Oh my god.
My axe is covered in blood. The room's covered in blood. I think I did a hell of a job. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I just don't remember it.
So, after like 20 minutes have gone by.
Yeah, let's say this is a good half hour, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, they took a while. I was trying to be sneaky and not let people know I found the cart, but I really need them to find me. Are there any trees like above my head or no? Is straight above me clear?
Straight above you is clear.
I breathe a 30-foot line of fire into the air. So hopefully they can see me, because that's like a
Am I still laying
3-story
on the
building.
You are laying on the ground.
Do I see the fire?
I'm gonna say that everyone give me a perception check with advantage, because there's fucking 30 feet of fire.
To be fair, I'm shaking, like,
That's fair.
over Calden's body. I think I'd just roll this one normal.
18.
Yeah, you can roll it normal. He got 18 anyway, so.
I got a 15.
Alright, yeah, those are plenty fine. You guys see fire,
Right.
coming from around the corner.
Dude, the circus must be in town. We go? Can you go to the circus, Gal? Can we?
I don't respond, I just help him to his feet.
Oh my god.
We can go wherever you like.
Almost kills one of his teammates. We can go where
That almost, he killed him!
You can have all the ice cream you want, kiddo.
Thanks.
And eventually, after a good 5 more minutes, the 4 of you make your way to Drendar.
Okay.
Hey guys! Wow, Calvin, why are you covered in blood?
I killed a bird.
I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, Gil's also very covered in blood.
That's a lot of blood for that bird, and on the inside I'm feeling horribly guilty about sending the bird.
So, just a visual image for Drendar. He's covered in blood. Gil's covered in blood. Oris and Princess Consuela, they weren't right next to them, but were close enough, and now they are also splattered with blood.
Oh, they were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were watching.
They were watching,
No.
and they were watching and sort of making sure that no one came around the corner.
They were
guys-
the nurses in the
You,
surgery.
you guys didn't happen to see anyone running off with all of our stuff, because I found the cart, but it's empty. They took the goats.
MTL for the goat.
Callan and they took the goats.
I give a visible twitch.
Well, why don't you call the goat?
Huh?
Why don't you call the goats?
I don't know where they are.
And I don't remember what I named it. I've used a different name every episode, by the way.
I think you last time you said goatsy or something.
I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to, but I want to name it.
Okay,
every
that's fine.
episode. Okay.
Yeah, it's Callan, so I believe that like he keeps forgetting the
You should
name.
start naming it after like famous philosophers like Goethe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call out like extreme as loud as I can. Frederick.
I thought yours was Frederick.
No.
Yeah, mine's Frederick.
there is no response.
Huh. Where would people take goats that they I look around for a butcher shop.
Oh my god.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, I'm not good at those. Okay, I rolled well. That's a 15.
15. After a little bit, you find the closest thing you could find to a butcher shop here. And do you go in?
I like run inside, like slam open the door. Sir,
The guy,
or madam, whoever you are.
did you guys follow?
I have to say or madam just in
Yeah.
case.
Did the rest of you follow him in?
I at a walking pace,
Okay.
still traumatized.
Callan, what about you?
At least for me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just with whatever.
Okay.
He's probably with guild.
Okay, so you run in. They're like a few seconds behind you. Eventually, you guys are all in. And the person behind the counter sort of deal goes, how you got? Why are they all blood? What do you want?
Look,
If
okay,
you want the money, just say it. We haven't been robbed in a while now, but like we can just give you the money and you can go away.
I'm gonna turn and walk out of the shop and just kind of like lean against a wall that's like, close by.
you guys, maybe you want to clean off all the blood. I'll talk to the shop owner for a second. Sir?
He has his hands up in the air right now.
Okay, good news. We're not robbing you.
He slowly begins to put them back down.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I just have a question. Did someone sell you 2 goats probably within the last half hour to an hour? Probably about an hour.
2 goats. I can check in the back.
Yeah. I mean, this was literally be like within the last hour someone gave them to you.
He walks in the back. And comes back with 2 packages of meat.
Living.
Puts them on
Did
the
someone
counter.
give you living? Did someone give you living goats within the past
All
hour?
animals come here living.
Is it?
He like while you say that he slams not slams, he puts 2 things of goat meat on the counter.
Are these goats, were they living in the last hour?
It's entirely possible. I don't do the butchering. I just run
Can we
the
talk to the
counter.
Can we talk
Right
to the
now?
butcher? Yes.
As he say that, you hear an animal scream, and then the scream stop.
I just start walking straight into the back room that I saw him
No,
come
he
out of.
like steps in front of you like, no, you cannot walk back there.
Sir, you just offered me to take all the money in the shop. I'm not.
You
going
said
to,
you're not
just
robbing
let
me,
talk
though.
To the butcher. Yes, I'm not.
Axe comes
I
out.
need to talk to the butcher.
If you want to talk to him, you're standing here.
Then bring him out.
Could you not hear he was just killing something?
Okay, at this point I just shoved the guy out of the way.
Okay. He immediately draws rapier and says, "I'm not letting you go back there."
Ooh. Shotgun.
Can I make a perception check to see if I know what's going on from the outside?
Yeah, go for it.
11.
I'm gonna say you don't. Only
Alright.
because of how probably petrified you still are about what happened before. So, right now, Drindar, there is a rapier to your back. And he's like, please, do not move another step.
Do I get to roll initiative with the man? Because I'd like
Did you stay inside, Calvin? Okay, then, I mean, if they fight,
I'm just gonna turn around. Okay, sir. Our 2 pet goats got goat napped about an hour ago.
It's okay to call them kids.
They're kids, yes. So, I need to know right this second before he kills another thing that it's not our goats that he's slaying. I mean, I need to know this second because as we can hear, he's in the middle of killing things. And I don't want to be 10 seconds too late to save my pet goat. So if you can stop him right now and bring him out to us, I won't go in there. If you can't, I'm going in.
he's like, alright, I get back on the other side of the counter and I'll get him.
Thank you. And I take a couple steps back towards the counter.
Aww.
The guy, like, keeps his rapier in hand and tries to keep an eye on you. So, like, he's not going at full speed because he's making sure you don't pull anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting him go.
And he goes in the back. And a half-orc, all bloodied, with, like, an apron, comes out. Yeah? What do you want?
Okay. So, someone stole our goats. I was just wanted to ask, have you been sold 2 goats in the last hour, or been given 2 goats in the last hour?
Not in the last hour, no.
Not in the last hour? Okay. Awesome. Sorry for the trouble.
You guys gonna buy something?
Hey, Calvin, are you hungry? Do you want goat? Do you want meat?
Do you have anything to feed my caterpillar?
They, the person at the counter goes to, like, the half-orc and shoos him away. Yeah, what does your caterpillar eat?
He ate bacon. He might be interested in trying bird things. Really not sure.
Bird things?
Hey, give me a bird thing.
Do you have a full chicken?
Yeah.
How much for a chicken?
Give me, a gold piece.
I give him 1 gold
Okay.
piece.
And
And I lean in. So, if you're not trying to kill our goats, what the hell are you hiding back there? That you won't let anyone go back?
it's a butchering area.
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm not exactly afraid of people covered in blood, as you can tell by my companions.
Hey man, it's part of the job. We don't let customers back there.
Sanitary.
But you will give away all the money.
You were good.
But you
We
won't
thought you
let
were
them go back.
robbing us. Now that I know that you're not, no, I'm not letting you in the back. Do you want the chicken or not?
Yeah, I slam a gold piece down the counter. I take the chicken, I toss it to Calvin.
Yeah.
He's like, do you want anything else?
No. Good day, sir.
Ah, okay.
And I just walk
Okay.
out.
Good day.
That's a good day.
Okay, so they didn't take it to the butcher. Where else would they take goats? Because I'm assuming they just want to steal stuff for money, which, honestly, they're probably disappointed. Like, they left 100 gold out for bait and got, what, probably 30 gold
Calvin,
worth
do you
of
still have
goats?
the gold on you?
Yeah.
Oh, I do too.
Pick it up.
Pick up the
Yeah.
gold. Sure.
Copper, isn't it? Just painted gold.
Well, yeah.
What?
As you pick it up, you could see paint, or Conan wouldn't really know what paint is, I guess. But stuff coming off of it, and to reveal copper underneath.
It's like they're even different shapes.
You saw that they were painted gold, and you took them.
Fair enough.
You have an intelligence of 5.
Yep. You're not wrong.
Well, at this point, I feel like we should not give up, but we might need some extra help. I say that we go to Phaley.
Yeah. So now that you had, you have 100 copper.
I just changed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have 1
You have
gold.
a singular gold.
Hey,
No,
that took
like
care of the chicken you just
Yeah.
bought. That I
Yeah,
just
that's
bought,
true.
whatever. I don't care. We go look for fucking Phaley.
Okay.
Actually, I go back to the cart and bring the cart with us. Okay.
Okay. You bring the car with
I
you.
don't trust this fucking
Yeah.
town.
Where do you look for Phaley?
I guess. Okay, so she apparently a lot of people have it going out. I looked back at the letter. Did she give us any hints as to where she's going? Where she is?
No, she didn't. Not in the letter. But she is running for becoming the mayor of these parts. So, there aren't a ton of places she probably would be. She could be in the town hall. She could be in the tavern. She could be scattered throughout the town talking to people. There's a lot of places that she could be right now.
Okay, I think for now we check the town hall.
Okay.
If everyone else is okay with that.
That's someone where I killed the guy with thing and then got the axe. Okay, yep, let's go there.
Okay. So you walk, you guys are all going to the town hall, I assume, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Gil is still in shock and just following us.
Alright, you walk into the town hall, and you are, greeted by a half-elf. Who walks in first?
Probably Drindar.
Okay. He grabs Drindar's hand, says, nice to meet you. My name is Nil Morn, and I'm running for mayor. Can I count on your vote?
Funny. I'm not much of a political man. We're just looking for an old friend. I actually hear that she's been in the town
What's her
lately.
name? Maybe, I know a bunch of people around here.
I'm
Since
sure
I'm
you
running
do. I'm sure
for
you'll recognize this name.
mayor.
I think she's actually one of your competitors.
Excuse me?
Yeah. As I said, don't worry about us. We're not very political, so you don't even need to worry about us.
He just turns
voting.
around and walks away.
I grab him.
He's like, excuse me?
Look. Been a long day.
He's like, and you can get your hands off me. Guards!
I walk up.
And guards start coming in towards you. Do you let go of him?
I let him go. I give him a little kick on the butt.
Okay. He's like, that's rude.
Asshole.
He's like, excuse me?
What? You want to start a fight?
Guards, take him.
I'll fight the fuck out of these bits. I don't give a shit.
Oh god, this Drindar is not in a good mood right now.
Two guards
I
grab you
remember
by
it.
the arms.
Do I recognize any of the guards? Considering that we were here for a while.
Yeah, no, they would have been people that you've seen in the town before.
You realize we were the ones that killed Anvil.
It's following orders, sir.
Yeah, he started cursing at me, so honestly, I think you should be taking him out. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who could run for mayor if he can't
Wait,
control his
which is-
They don't react and they're starting to drag you off.
Can I
alright.
get a recap of the
I
past
am
couple
resisting.
minutes? My headset kind of messed up.
Okay, so quick little recap. You guys walked into the town hall.
Right.
Nilmorn, Drindor and
Right,
him
yeah,
sort of got into
sorry,
a scuffle.
We're here for Fairley, and then he turns around, he grabs
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, and
Whatever.
Are
now
there only 2 guards?
there are 2 guards who grabbed your arms and are trying to take you off.
Okay, I want to contest that strength to just not move.
Okay. Give me a strength check. Versus theirs.
I hope they roll well.
Okay.
That's a 22.
You are definitely, not moving. They're like,
I'm just imagining, like, they walk up, they grab my arms, I just stay still. It's like,
they go to you, sir. Look, we
I
are
wanna
just
go
trying
to-
to do our job. Please don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I understand. Let him walk out of earshot, and I want to just ask you guys a simple question. You seem like honest men.
What is it, sir?
Has that asshole walked off?
He walked off decently, but he's watching you to make sure that you get taken away.
I'm just gonna lean in and whisper to one of the guards. Do you know where Fayley is? We're looking for her. We're guests of hers.
He goes, Fayley, I don't know where she is right now, dude. Like, we've been... Every time someone announces their candidacy, a set of guards is assigned to them.
Okay. Well, I'll let you guys save some face.
I would like to
and,
run for mayor.
I'm gonna let the guys save some face and look like I'm struggling, but really just let them drag me
Okay.
out.
But I want the guards.
They drag you out, and...
I give each of them a handshake once the doors close.
Oh,
and
the
guy's not
doors
watching.
close, and they're like... Door close? It's like the other one looks, yep, they let go of you, and they're like... They don't accept the handshake, it's not out of disrespect, they're just like, look... we gotta do our job. And...
No, I respect that. I hope you understand that that guy's an
Of
asshole.
course we know he's an asshole.
Yeah, I understand you guys are just doing your job. I'm not gonna make a big deal for you.
Do they see the bloody door?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
do they see everyone covered in
Yeah.
blood?
Well, the
gonna
only
start
person
with-
out right now is Drindar, unless you guys followed him out.
I don't think I would have even gotten it.
Okay. Conan did. I know. See.
I went in.
Counan's
yeah, I
probably
wanna
still
be
in
there.
there.
Hey, Calvin, now would be the perfect time to kill that guy.
I want to
Hey,
stare
here we
one
go.
of them dead in the eye and
Oh, I
cast
hate that guy
Thaumaturgy
so
to
much.
turn my eye color to red.
Okay. And Nilmorn walks up to Conan and goes, you should get out too.
Nope.
Guards! And
I'm running for mayor, guards. You are not.
set of 2 guards, you're not a big person, they pick you up and they start leading you out the door.
Bullshit.
You're a small guy.
Calvin, you're 40
I will fight
pounds.
them. I am 80 pounds like you.
It's still very light.
I know.
God, you're 80 pounds?
I think so. That's what my sheet said.
The gnomes are usually between
I'm
like
stocky,
30 and 40.
He's very big.
Jesus Christ. It's double your weight.
Yeah. But still, regardless, these are all humanoid, like,
Yeah.
They
This
actually
is
are
a public
humans.
office?
And they're on the bigger side. So they pick you up, and they also lead you out, and then kind of these guys aren't as cool as the other ones. They kind of just like throw you out.
This is a public office.
So I'm
Bullshit.
talking to the guards that I let them take me out. So you're saying that you haven't
I
seen
go back
Haley,
in.
so she's probably
You go
not
back
there.
in, Calvin? Alright, you go back in,
Yeah.
but Drindar's talking to these guards at the same time.
I'm gonna let him do that. Just wanted to let you know.
As like you're trying to ask them this, they go, "Oh God, your friend."
I know. There's other guards that can take care of him.
We got to go back in. It's our job.
Look. I'm just asking. You haven't seen Faley in there all day, right?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. And they run back in and grab you by the shoulders, Calvin.
Son of a bitch.
And Nilmorn
I'm gonna start making my way over to the
Nilmorn
tavern.
walks back up to you and goes, "Really? Why are you back in
Must have
here,
been blood out.
guards? What? How did you let him back in here?"
Did I kick him?
Who, Nilmorn?
Yeah.
Go for it. You can try.
Yeah. Go for the old shin kick. 21?
You kick him, and Nilmor's eyes open extremely wide.
Got him.
And he's like, "Guards, take him to prison."
Does anyone else want to die today?
This
I don't
time,
fucking fight. I don't give a shit.
6 guards pick you up and start leading you out.
They're going past us?
Not
Or-
Drindor, I'm pretty sure walked off.
Yeah, I was walking towards the tavern. I wasn't
I'm-
expecting him to get arrested, so...
That's some multiple questions.
I'm still outside.
If he's only a candidate, why is he in the office alone? Like, which was the logic? Anyway,
That's a good question, Calvin, but you guys didn't ask that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why are
so,
they walking past me?
yeah, Gil, I don't know what you were doing, but,
I was still outside the...
Okay.
I would have been waiting for Calvin.
then you see Calvin being carried out by 6 men.
I would like to stop, like, the front. With my still red eyes from thaumaturgy and covered in blood. What did this one do?
They kind of just see you, move to the side, and keep walking.
I move back over. Excuse me, what did this one do?
Ah, he assaulted one of the candidates for mayor just now.
No,
Oh,
I'm a
really?
candidate too.
You're not even a resident.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
do you
I
know
would have
that
seen
he
you
also-
before.
Do you know
You
that
have
he
seen
also
them before.
saved this town? and
No,
this
only
entire
Kyle.
town?
Only 2 of them have.
I know, but they don't know that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I no. But the rest of them are like, no, we don't know who you are.
Yeah. But I'm pretending that because
Okay,
I don't know
yeah.
any better. Yeah.
Well, do you know that he also rescued this town from the tyrant Anvil?
That's a great story.
Max, it is.
That's cool. We were instructed to bring him to prison. If you want to get him out of prison, you can pay the prison for him.
Why does he even have any sort of power if he's only a candidate right now?
That's a great question.
Oh, I've got another great question. Why are all you fucking guards so useless?
They're still holding Count who's struggling right now. And they're just like, why are we so useless? Maybe it's because Purgatory, for our entire lives, has been a shithole. And now people are trying to come in to fix it. And they're not doing a good job.
Which is exactly why you shouldn't listen to Nilfmorn.
Nilmorn is the person we need to listen to right now.
Well, hardly seems fair. You guys should be listening to who you think you should be listening to.
That makes a lot of sense, but we are being paid to do this. This is our job right now. Like, I'm pretty sure someone said to you in there. We
I didn't go.
are... Oh, okay. Well, we are all assigned to every candidate that is running for mayor. All 3 of them. And they start to march Counting out.
I'm not done.
They're like, what do you want?
I just don't understand how you guys can go against your most basic principles so willingly.
And what principles would that be?
Listening to people you don't want to. You should be trying to make the change that you want to see in this place.
Look, we want, like, there's one talking mainly to you. And he goes, I want to see change in this place. I really do. But I also need to put food on the table for my family. If I can't put food on the table for my family, we won't live long enough to see any change. If I go against what this douche says, I don't have a job.
You guys keep picking me up and I'm gonna put food on the table for some vultures. Grumbling.
He doesn't even respond
like
to
a
you.
child.
Yeah.
That was a good one, Conan. You're improving.
Thank you.
Look, Nilmorn will check the prison, and if he's not there, or there's not a cash, or there's not amount of gold he wants for his prisoners, that we'll be in trouble. Just please let us go by.
I scuffle to the left a little bit.
And they just go by.
Can't we just kill them?
Not a single goddamn roll.
They are starting to walk away with Conan.
Also, I want to let you know that I yelled at him.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. You could try to kill him if you want. But, you know.
How many people could I take out with one shatter?
It's a good question. They are still within range if you want to try.
I mean, I do have great weapon master, so I get an extra punk.
Are they just carrying him with his weapon? That hardly seems safe.
I don't know. I'm like, they have Conan. Like, his weapon's probably on the ground in the town hall.
Hello, sons of bitches!
Alright. Well, now I'm going to walk into the town hall.
Okay.
Please kill this asshole.
Nilmorn greets you at the door. Oh, hello! My name is Nilmorn, and can I count on your vote in the upcoming election?
Hi!
Hello.
Niflmeyer. That's your name, right? I'm
Nilmorn.
sorry. I'm very out of it right now. I don't know if you can tell. I'm so bloodied that my eyes turned red. They weren't like that.
That does sound very concerning.
They
But a vote
were
is a
blue.
vote in my book, and I don't mind what you do for a living.
For a living? Oh, that wasn't for my living. That was for my buddy's living. But that's okay. Right. So Newtonheim. I need. So This is the town hall, right?
Yes.
And you're running for mayor.
Correct.
So you want me to vote for you?
Yeah, I would like that, yeah.
Are there other candidates in the town hall right now?
And right now, no one else is here right now. I mean, we all share this space.
Alright. Where's everyone else?
I don't know.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It's a check.
Insight check? Okay.
Trying to whisper that so
Thank you.
Missile Immune won't hear me.
Okay, give me insight check.
Hey, inside check.
Natural 20.
That what?
Natural
Natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
And you were insight checking what exactly?
That he doesn't know where everyone is.
Okay. He honestly doesn't know where Faley is. And he honestly doesn't know where the other candidate is either.
Alright.
He's a bit too self-centered to care about where other people are.
Okay. Man, that was like
That was
gave
beautiful.
me a lot of information.
Yeah, no, so he doesn't know where they are right now, but if you ask him further questions, he might know where they frequent.
So, I continue to talk, and I go, so, and I put my finger in the air, and I just stop with my mouth kind of open, and I just start, like, twitching for a few seconds.
He kind of, like, looks at you, takes a step back. And he...
Nerd. Okay, when did you move back? When did we get so far?
Huh? Could you just keep talking? Or not?
Oh yeah, sure. I could keep doing that. If you like. So how many other candidates are
There are
there?
2 other candidates.
2 other ones. What are their names?
Well, one is Faley, and the other one
Okay.
I actually don't know.
That's strange. They put you in this big fancy town hall that used to be abandoned, and they give you all this power, and you don't even know the other guy's name.
That's the thing about the other candidate, though. We don't really know his identity yet.
Well, that doesn't sound like he should be able to run.
It's not up to me.
No one's tried to contest this point or anything?
Hey, look, if someone's running and they're not revealing their identity until Election Day, I'm not gonna stop them. That's more votes from me.
But it could be more votes for you if you said, hey, this doesn't seem right, and got him kicked out of the race.
I mean, I could do that, but really, anyone's allowed to run.
Yes, but... And excuse me if I seem to be assuming some things, but I'm a very wise dwarf. I don't know if you could tell. And I gestured to kind of my body with my right hand. And I know a thing or two about arithmetic. And if there are 3 people, and they all get an equal amount, that's 1/3 of the total. If there are 2 people, that's more than 1/3.
What the fuck?
He goes, yeah?
So I need to get some chalk.
I understand basic math.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume anything.
Look, I would love for no one to be running against me. That way, I would just win. But I can't choose that.
Speaking of winning, what's your agenda?
To make this place better.
Alright, that sounds like what everyone's saying. What are you actually going to do?
We're going to make this place strong again. And not in the scummy kind of way it used to be. I mean, we are going to be a town who is
Build a wall.
proud of its warriors. And no one will fuck with us again.
My left eye twitches a little bit. How do you plan to do that?
by personally training as many people as I can.
You yourself.
Me and as many able-bodied people as possible, yes.
What's your combat experience?
I'm a former soldier.
Oh yeah. What was your weapon of choice?
He, it was on his back the entire time. He pulls out a nice warning star and says, "This baby."
Okay. So your idea is make strong warriors, and that'll fix everything.
It's not going to fix everything, but it will stop people from trying to fuck with us.
Alright. I stretch with my right hand grabbing my left hand and leaning backwards, kind of outstretching my arms and yawn. And as I'm doing so, I turn around and say, "Well, I've heard enough bollocks for today," and I leave.
He goes, "I wouldn't want your vote anyway. The weak are useless to me."
Do I hear
Yeah,
that?
he says it very audibly.
Oh, the weak.
Remember, I already did 4 damage with that shin kick.
He did.
That's a new name. I haven't heard the weak before.
Sometimes you don't know
That's
what
not
you are.
in my place. Oh, really? Well, thank goodness I know I'm very wise. And I turn and leave.
And as you're leaving, he yells, "Coward."
Oh, kill him, kill him,
You
kill
should
him,
just
kill
shout
him,
out
kill him,
says the
kill
guy
him,
who
kill him,
sent
kill him.
6 guards after a gnome.
I stop in the doorway before I close the door. As the elf who needs 6 full-grown guards to take 1 half-man.
That's basic protection. I need to slam the door, so that's all your interaction with him.
And I thaumaturgy and slam all the windows if there are any open.
Yeah. A few
Shattered,
like
please.
slam and total wall and make the town pay for it. Kyle, goddammit. Yeah. So you guys walk out. Trindor is definitely already at the tavern by now.
Yes. Do I see anyone I recognize?
Give me a perception check just real fast.
That is a 10.
You see, okay, you recognize the same bartender from last time. You actually recognize the same person who, ran the fight pit. And you see the fight pit.
I don't see Faley.
Not right away.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the bartender, give him a wave, you know.
And the bartender's like, you were one of the more impressive people of late who entered that arena over there.
Yeah, I was also one of the ones that fought off Anvil.
I don't know anything about that, to be honest.
Well, it's a shame. Can I order an ale?
Yeah, of course.
On a rough day.
1 silver.
Give him 1 silver.
And he's like, you expecting someone?
I'm just keeping an eye out, see if they're... I'm looking for someone, but,
Aren't we all?
yeah. Not that kind of way,
Oh.
but that too,
Yeah.
I guess. So, I hear
Kyle.
there's a lot of political struggle going on within the town.
Ah, that's the realest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah. Who you got your vote for?
My vote. Well, I'm not really one to get into politics, but probably Faley.
Ah, okay. Okay. I lean forward and I'm like, any chance you've seen her around lately?
Faley.
I'm one of her
Ah,
friends.
oh, you know Faley. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, what's your name?
Drindar. I think she's expecting
Alright.
me.
Stay right here.
Okay.
He disappears real fast. Comes back about 30 seconds to a minute later. He's like, come with me.
I hop the counter of the bar and follow him.
And he brings you back behind the bar to pretty deep. Like, this is deeper than you expected this bar to be. But there is a room.
With a train in it.
Yeah, with a train.
With a train
in it,
in it,
yeah. And then you die.
Chugga chugga
You
chugga.
take 8,000 points of blunt force trauma.
Oh man, that
Train
that
damage.
sucks. Yeah.
No, you see Faley in a room, and there are a few guards posted around, and she is furiously writing something down. And the bartender goes, Faley, a friend of yours is here. Ah, Drindar! I called for you. How are you?
Yes. It's been a long
Ah.
day.
Every day here is a long day.
Yeah, I met your one of the asshole of your competitors.
Ah, Nilmorn.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
he is not the nicest.
I told him I wasn't voting for him, and I was looking for one of his competitors, and he tossed me out of the town hall.
He has a tendency to do that kind of thing.
Well, I let him have his guards toss me
That
out.
sounds
'cause
more
they weren't doing
more
it.
accurate.
Yeah.
Thanks for
And
that.
also we got our cart got stolen. We got the cart back, but everything in it is
Oh.
gone. Yeah. Seems like still has that old purgatory charm, even though things have changed.
Things have changed, but not as much as I wish they have.
Yeah.
I can only do so
Wow.
much when I'm not fully in power yet.
Yeah. My companions are around. I'm sure they'll make their way here sooner
Okay.
or later.
Well, I hope so.
We decided to check the town hall
Nilmorn
first.
has a real tendency to throw people in jail.
The first thought, the first image in my head is Callan, and I'm like, yeah, okay. How much do you normally bail people out for?
Depends on what they did.
Knowing him, it would probably be something like start a fight.
Start a fight? Depends who they started the fight with.
Well, considering how much of an asshole your competitor is.
Oh, with Nil. Ha. He might be in there a while.
Gotcha. Honest question. Why the hell do people want to vote for that guy?
Beats me.
He's just... He I gave him a no, and he just, like, turned his back and walked off. What an asshole. Didn't even try to convince me more.
Yeah, some people only want to hear one thing, and if they don't, they quit.
Yeah, sounds like he'd probably get in trouble with the law. When it came to ladies, at the very least.
I bet.
So, you said that there might be some trouble? People
Ah,
trying to,
yeah.
you know...
So, I'm a bit worried. There is a third candidate, and no one knows
Yeah.
who he is.
Honestly, I might have a theory, and it might not be good.
I would love to hear it, but even if this third candidate turns out to not show for election day, we have Nilmorn, who loves to get to violence very fast.
You think he's gonna try to start something?
Especially if he loses.
Which, knowing you, you're probably the more popular pick anyway, so that's
You're not
probably
wrong.
bound to happen.
I mean, look at my competition. One of them is a no-name, and then the other one is whoever the mystery person is.
Man. Really happy that we met you. You're a funny one.
Do you know where your other friends are, though?
They'll probably make their way around. I did tell them I was going off to the tavern, so
Okay.
they shouldn't be that far away.
In front of the tavern while this has been going on, I've been meticulously writing in the dirt, "Don't vote for Nelman."
Doesn't Chris have Sky right?
And we're gonna go to Calnan real fast. Calnan, you are in a locked cell.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Sitting there. Editing.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so sad. Without anything to kill and without any shinies. It's just so crushing.
Thanks again, Kyle. But in there's a very small cage next to you is your caterpillar in a very small locked prison box.
Those motherfuckers separated us? Oh, I'll kill us.
Well, technically you're in the same cell, but he's in his own like padlocked little box.
Those bastards.
The caterpillar is like looking at you like, Calvin, help.
Kind of break open the
You can
box.
try.
The caterpillar pulls out a harmonica.
Are you gonna try to open the box? Give me a strength check.
A metal box? It's padlocked.
Yeah, it's
right?
padlocked.
21.
Okay, you tear at it, and you make it budge a little bit. Is there a specific area that you're trying to get?
I don't know what the box
It's literally
box.
picture like a
Wide
mini
open.
jail cell.
Oh. Well, now I'm confused because the bars and the thing are just gonna.
It's the bars are like placed like in a way that is the caterpillar is too fat to make it through. You've been feeding this caterpillar a lot. You feed it bacon
You're not
and
wrong.
chicken. Caterpillars eat leaves.
I fed him a salad the first
He
time.
did, but then that was it. He eats human food now.
It's like the first day of a diet. It's like, I'm gonna eat healthy, and then you slowly fade back into being
Yeah.
I'm
healthy.
slowly feeding him a chicken Caesar salad, just like over different ingredients. So first I gave him the salad, and then I gave him the bacon, and then the chicken. It's fine.
But yeah, he can't squeeze through the bars.
Okay, whatever like the door would be for it, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, you actually break the door open. And the caterpillar, like, wags his little caterpillar back.
I just put him back in my
Okay,
throat.
and he's like, and he, like, snugs up to your shoulder and, like walks in a circle and then, like, lays in it.
Yeah.
The guard looks in, it's like, looks at the broken box, looks at you, looks at the other guard.
Yeah, fuck.
Told you that I told you that wasn't gonna work. Why would you even put a caterpillar in a jail? Anyways, the one
Okay, this,
the one guard sort of leans up against the bars, says, "Look, I didn't want to put the caterpillar in there. I'm sorry. I hope your caterpillar
I
is
couldn't open
warm."
that. That'd have been a bad time for you guys.
What do you say?
If I couldn't have opened that, that would have been a bad time for somebody.
Probably the caterpillar. And he's like, look, I have a meal for you for the day. And he slides some chicken and a side of lettuce. And he's like, the lettuce is for the caterpillar.
I was gonna say, if you didn't put it in the chicken.
Yeah, the lettuce is for you. We know the caterpillar likes chicken. He said so.
And he's like, alright, well, unless you have some rich friends, you're gonna be in here a while, so... what's your name?
I'm the next mayor.
What?
I'm the next mayor. Assistant's guard, best friend's
Wait,
bodyguard.
are
uncle,
you...
nephew?
Do you want... Are you gonna run for mayor?
Maybe. You said anyone do it, right?
Theoretically. You just have to fill out some paperwork.
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. Tell me can't write.
But do I have to read paper?
You really should read the paperwork.
Well, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Can you read it to me?
Yeah. Sure. He signals to another guard. Grab some paperwork from the town hall. We might have another person running.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're gonna cut back to Gil, who is playing the dirt still, or writing the dirt.
Don't vote for Nelvin.
Are you still doing that?
I mean, unless I finished, I would. When I finished, I'd probably walk into the bar.
Then I'm gonna say you walked in the bar, because unless you wrote that like 87 times, I think you...
I did it in bubble letters in person.
All different styles
Yeah.
of graffiti.
A different font every time. Yeah, you walk into a tavern. Immediately, you hear all around the bar.
Oh yeah, he was the winner. I forgot.
What are you? Oh, yeah, that's me. Yep. Hey, hi.
The bartender goes, you! Here are 2 free drinks from the house, my friend. Anything for a former champion.
Fantastic. And as I'm making my way over, I'm just shouting, "Hey, have you seen a Dragonborn recently?"
Dragonborn! Wait, you talking about Drindar?
You too, huh?
What?
You too, huh?
Oh, I mean, I know who Drindar is.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
You're not talking about... I'm just gonna...
I'm talking about Drendar, yes.
Oh. What's your name? I knew
Gil.
that. Just want to hear you say it. Anyways,
That's strange.
walks to the back. Drindar, you were still in the room with Fayley. The bartender looks at both of you and goes, Gil is here.
Ah, bring him over.
Alright. Fayley, cool with you too? Fayley's, of course. He goes to Gil, come hop over the bar.
I just kind of look at him blankly. I suppose you want me to drop a pot of gold as well.
He's like, that would be nice.
Without breaking eye contact, is there a way around the bar, like the counter?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to just stare him in the eyes as I walk around the counter.
Okay.
That is an angry dwarf.
Not angry, mildly disgruntled.
Yeah, Like
Okay.
you get up to him. He's like, "It's following me back here." He walks into the room before you and says, "Yeah, Gil's here. Here he is. I'm gonna go back to the bar."
Hey, Gil, how's it going? Where's everyone else?
Well, you see, Kalanin might be sort of, kind of, in a, like, some sort of, I don't know, how would you say it? I really, you know, there's not really a word for it in Dwarven.
Prison?
Is that what they call it?
Incarcerated.
I think he might be in one of those.
Okay, I kind of could take a guess, knowing Kalman. I saw that he ran in after I started leaving, so I can only assume it went well.
Splendidly.
Someone also, I'm not sure who did it, but they wrote a sign. It says, "Don't vote for what's his name, Nelton Braun."
You hear Fayley laugh. Oh, that's the best way I've heard Neil Morin's name said ever.
Right, so, you were worried that after you win, because you will, that he's going to get violent?
It's entirely possible.
I do have one question. If he loses, does that mean that the guards at his disposal are no longer at his disposal?
They would be at
Because
his.
he wouldn't be a candidate
They
anymore.
would.
He'd be a loser, like he is now.
They would be at his disposal until he would return safely home or out of town, and then they would break from him.
So you're worried. So we probably have some guards that might cause trouble. Although I don't think they would listen to him if he said attack the mayor.
In the middle of a yawn, I start saying, "They don't seem to like him very much."
Fayley goes, "Well,
Yeah,
I can't
to be
blame
fair.
them."
They might be willing to escort him home, but I don't think they'll fight for him, especially against their new mayor.
That's fair. So you think your friend... Well, no, your friend is in prison?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's figuring himself out.
We can probably get
How-
him...
how would that
we
happen?
could probably get him out.
How in the world would Kalnin get out without your help? What could he possibly do?
Who knows? Let's go get him, though. Anything for a friend.
Alright.
Okay, so we're cutting back to Calnan again, and you're in the middle of signing
Hi.
paperwork.
The name that I want the guard on the thing for the thing is Dillhorn.
He looks at you, and is like... So not everyone here was around when you took Anvil out? But I was?
Yeah.
I know your name.
Oh.
And that's why I made sure we got this paperwork, because someone like you in charge might not be a bad idea.
Is this guy an idiot?
He doesn't know Calnan on a personal level. He has no idea who Calnan is on a personal level. He just knows he was one of the people responsible for taking Anvil out. From his perspective, that's not a dumb thing to say.
Did you see my act? It used to be his.
You don't have an axe on you.
Fuck. I had my axe.
Where did you leave
Used to
it?
be his. Where did it go? Well, I had it when I walked into the big building with the thing and the
Town
stuff
hall,
that
got
kicked
it.
me out of the
He signals,
Yeah.
go get his axe.
Thank you.
Go get his axe.
And he's like, alright, sign just here, and you're running for mayor.
I'm just gonna scribble a big whatever the fuck, I don't even know. I'm holding the pen like a 5-year-old.
And he's like, alright. Alright, let me call some guards over here.
Oh no.
And then,
It's his own set of guards. Oh,
Oh my god, no.
and 6 to 8 guards stand outside of your jail cell, and he goes, "We can't have a candidate for mayor in jail." Unlocks your cage and lets you out, and the guards surround you. The one comes back, bows to you, on the knees, here's your axe.
Oh, thanks, dude.
it's all coming up, Calvin.
I like half fake knight him with the axe.
You half what?
I like knight him with the axe. Kind
He
of
goes,
like, pretend
"Thank
like
you." It means so much.
I'm dying. Jesus Christ. We have a fucking retard as a runner-up.
Hey, it's just like real life.
Oh my god. If he wins, it'll just be a Trump.
So, they're like, "Counting, sir, where would you like to go?"
I want to go find the other people that I came with.
Okay, do you know where they could have gone to?
They're alcoholics.
Tavern, got it. Alright, let's go to the tavern.
Do you know that word?
I like to think he just guessed, and it, like, happened to make sense.
No, I like to think he's heard other people say it and he doesn't know what
Yeah.
it means, and he just says, "They're alcoholics." Yeah.
And then,
I've heard somebody else.
so as
Well, you go to those
Faley, surrounded by some guards, accompanied by Drindor, Gil, Princess Consuela at this point, and Orit, go walking towards towards the jail. Kaunin, surrounded by 6 guards. And that's, actually, no, we're gonna say 8 guards at this point. Accompanied with the person who was talking to him in jail. You guys meet face to face.
Oh, Calvin, did you argue your way out?
Hi.
So what's going on with the bunch of guards? Taking you to the
They're-
execution ground?
They're big fans.
Big fans. What do you mean?
Because, you know, I killed the man with the thing and the stuff, and now I use it to kill
The
other
one guy
things.
you were talking
Yeah.
to in jail goes, "It's okay, Kaunin. I can talk for you if you'd like." He is our newest candidate for mayor.
What?
Faley goes, "Excuse me?"
Calvin, you know we're here to help Faley, right?
Oh.
Well, now
What?
all the math
Who?
I did is completely incorrect.
No, it's quarters.
Faley, like, face palms. And goes,
I'm helping.
"When I asked for help, I didn't mean run against me."
Okay, but you said you needed help protection. Now I have 8 more people. I can't count that high. And now I have more people.
Yes, but you're in the running for mayor. And you were one of the people who killed our most recent dictator.
Yeah, but it's not like I'll even be here.
Okay, no, there is some good news. Once, if somehow Calvin wins, I understand he's very popular because he also helped kill Anvil. If he somehow wins, he takes on an assistant, such as you, and then steps down because Calvin could not be a politician. No offense, Calvin, I love you, but killing things is your talent, not paperwork. You can't
Yep.
even read.
Yep.
Faley,
So, if he somehow wins, you to go on as his numero uno assistant, and then he steps down, and then you're mayor.
Faley, who
I
the
don't
entire
know what
time
he
you've
said
known
when
her
he said numero
has had like a very sweet look on her face. It's furious right now. She goes, "I will be no one's assistant."
Okay, no, you're right. He could just step down and we can do another debate because you're going to win anyway. Hey, Calvin. Actually, guards. If he were to, I don't know, step down from the debate, would he go back in jail, or...
The guard goes, what do you mean, step down? He signed the paperwork.
Can I just, like... Yeah, but what happens if I just act this person after, like, a day, a week?
You do what?
What happens if I just back somebody out after, like, a month? A day?
He means
a
endorse.
period of time?
That's not how the positions work here.
I don't know how they work.
They're for life.
Not from here.
Ooh.
If you win, you're our mayor.
Calvin, did you read the fine print before you signed all those?
I don't know how to read.
Did someone else read him the fine
I
print
did.
and explain this? Calvin, were you paying attention?
I might not have been paying attention.
Okay, we need to make sure Calvin loses.
And, like, Faley still has an extremely angry look on her face. Goes, I wish I hadn't called you. And
What's it called?
Fail.
Well, the rest of us can endorse you. There's still, what, 5 of us?
Oritz thinks to himself and goes, I kind of like Calvin for mayor. And walks
We're
over,
endorsing a female. We're endorsing a
and
female.
but Calvin hurts things better. And Oritz walks over to Calvin's side.
Oh my god.
Faley, I'm staying by you because he could not run a town ever. I hope you win.
And Oritz gives to Calvin, Faley might not want to be your assistant, but I will be your assistant.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure that you win this race, Calvin.
Or it's...
Eh?
That is
Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
complete
are you
opposite
on their
of what we
team?
came here to do.
Or it's...
I don't know about you.
You're looking
I am loyal to Calvin. He hurts things really good and doesn't hurt me.
So do I. Oh, if you keep going, things are gonna start changing.
I mean, I still love those guys.
You're right. It will start changing. Calvin will be the new mayor.
Oh, hey, Calvin.
Hi.
Would you want to be stuck in an office and only look at paperwork for the rest of your life?
I'm sure I can take mayor duties and go
You're
do
not allowed
other
to kill
things.
people as the mayor.
I don't believe you.
You're not allowed to kill people as a mayor. That's against the
That
law.
was nowhere in the fine.
Oritz
I-
stops and says, Drindar, you see, when Calvin is the mayor, he makes the laws.
Why does the game get harder when people aren't here?
Yeah, why does the game get harder when Oritz isn't here?
It's because Oritz isn't here.
It's fine. We can fix this. We just need to make sure Faley wins. Fine. Oh. Prince Consuelo, you're staying with Faley, right?
Princess Consuelo looks at you, looks at Calvin, and starts to laugh.
Yeah, okay, good. You're staying with Faley. Got it. Thank you, Princess Consuelo.
She's like, maybe I should run.
Hey.
Look, if we all run,
You stop that.
then it would be... And
Can't lose.
We all know Faley is the best hope for this town. We actually know her.
you're right.
One thunderstorm, and everyone's gone.
User joined your channel.
It's gone, actually. So Princess Consuela can...
Guy to play,
Oh my god, you came at the perfect
So-
time,
guy to
Sky.
play his reprise
I'm
hello
running-
of Princess
I am-
Consuela.
I am running for mayor, sir.
Do you want to run as well?
Guy.
My god.
Princess Consuela, do you want to run as well?
I got too used to Tony's Consuelo, which is a completely different character than this guy's.
You see, I am the grade A moron. He is somewhat competent. So, I have no idea who Faylee is. Oh, is that the girl we rescued?
Yes, that's the girl we
Yeah.
rescued.
Oh, right,
we
right,
like her.
right,
We like her.
right. Alright, fine.
She's
Fine,
the
fine.
rightful mayor.
Fine, yeah, I'll let her be.
So you're not running?
No, I'll go for second in command eventually.
Okay. Well, Cowman's running.
I'm running.
He can go screw himself.
Again,
Yes,
Bailey
thank you.
and 2 other people.
So, Oritz has joined the Cowman's side.
It's Civil War, basically. You ever watch Captain America: Civil War?
This is what's yeah.
Check on Tony.
Okay.
Like,
So, the guards go to Calvin. Calvin, we have to show you your place in the new town hall.
ooh, yay. Let's go.
Okay, and then Calvin, Oritz, and 8 guards start heading towards the town hall.
Oh my god.
I don't know about you guys, but I really don't want to miss the look on Niflheim's face.
Bailey, I know how angry you are, but Kalman got thrown in jail because he attacked nearsighted, whatever.
Nearsighted?
Oh, did I get a short rest when I was?
Yeah, you did. Go for it.
Okay, thank you.
I really want to see the reaction. Plus, there's a chance that one of your competitors is about to die. I think we should watch.
She's like, I haven't been to the town hall all day anyway.
Okay, shall we?
Yeah. And she starts walking with her guards to the town hall.
Okay, the joke here is the guy's name is Nilmorn.
Yeah, his name's Nilmorn, but no
I'm
one will call him Nilmorn, because he's an asshole.
We refuse to call him the right name because he's an asshole. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It started with just me. 2 of them got thrown out, and I was like, this guy's not been very nice to my friends. So I walked in and I was like, Newtmorn.
Okay,
Niflheim.
so Cownin and guards with and Oritz walk in, and Nilmorn isn't looking when he says this. He's like, my name's Nilmorn, and can I count on your vote for
Hi.
mayor? How are you here? He looks at his guards. Didn't you put him in jail? They're like, we put him in jail.
Turns out I'm a better candidate than you, dickhead.
Wait, what? As he's saying this, they've moved into the room, and you guys all walk in.
Yeah.
What do you mean, candidate?
So can I count on your vote for that?
Is he the 3rd one that we didn't know about?
I think he's the 4th, actually.
Nilmorn, like, stares at the ground.
Oh, by the way, good to see you, Niffle shit.
How is he here? I threw him out too.
You see, I was trying to talk to you and you walked away. I want to say I'm very good friends with, oh my god, I just had a brain fart, Jesus Christ. Bailey, Jesus, I just had, like, the biggest brain fart ever. Because I was trying to screw up,
Nilmorn's name, yeah. So you're like...
I told you I'm very good friends with Bailey here. She's not.
Oh, it's Nilmorn? Okay, hold on. Is it Nilmorn?
It's Nilmorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was trying to tell you that, and you just, like, threw me out and insulted me. By the way, great campaign strategy.
Nilmorn's just like... So he's one of yours, Fayley. And Fayley is like... Yeah. His friend isn't, though.
Well,
I just kind of looked at her hurt.
I think that this is all come
Let's just
out.
say friends.
Come up.
Looks at Oritz.
Nilhorn.
It's Nilmorn. He looks at you.
I keep hearing
Newmore.
He's like, nah, whatever. Guards, let's go. And he goes off to his own section of the town hall. And your guards count him. Go, let's lead you to where you'll be staying.
Can it be somewhere out front where that dickhead doesn't get to be that's this place?
It's got to be within the town hall.
Yeah.
We have sections of
Are in the town hall?
how marked off already for potential new candidates.
Okay.
And they lead you to, like... So, now basically the town hall is split into 4 sections. There's the back left that Nilmorn has. You are getting put in the back right.
Oh, you're right across. from
Yeah,
the
and
mouse.
Phaley is in the front left.
Okay.
But, like, the way it's sectioned off, they're across from him, but there are walls. So,
Yeah.
he's not, like, staring at Nilmorn the entire time.
That'd be great. Just like door open, just like peeking the head through. Hey, bud.
Then Phaley, cutting... You guys are in separate places at this point. Phaley, sits down and has her hands in her face.
All right. Well, that was unique. I'll be the first to admit that.
She's like, I know your friend's dumb, but I didn't think he was this stupid.
Look, I'm dumb, and I
okay.
know he's dumb. So he's oh my god. I think he was just kind of like. Honestly, I feel like the guard just suggested he do it, and he just nodded his head.
If only you knew. She's like, I don't care how it happened, it's 'cause it's happening.
I know. Don't worry. I know you can win.
If I don't, I think I'll probably leave.
I do have a question. Is there going to be a debate?
Yes, there will be.
Okay, yeah. We don't need to worry about Callan once the debate starts.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
mean.
Really quick, so we're all on the same page. That mysterious guy, whose name, who nobody knows, he who shall not be named, whatever he wants to go by.
it's definitely Anvil.
Anvil.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely
Good,
Anvil.
good.
We need. That was one of the things we need to talk to you about.
Bailey's
Bailey.
eyes, like, widening. What? He... Guys, Anvil is dead.
Well, actually,
His body disappeared.
What?
Yeah.
We were sure that we killed him,
He's-
and his body.
What do you mean his body
disappeared.
disappeared?
he's
It just
probably
faded
like
into
some
the
form
ground.
of
Faded into the
shadow
ground.
now. They were saying he was little now. It could also be Simon, actually. We haven't seen him
It
in a
could
while.
be Simon, yeah. But okay. So, you're not the only reason that we're here.
A lot of shit happened here that we needed to come back, actually.
Yeah. So, our friend Strum. I don't know if you've
Yes,
heard
I
of
know
him.
who Strum is.
Yes, one of his best friends, Leo, went missing. We followed that case. We beat up some petty thieves. We killed most of them, all but one. And that last one said that he had been taking mystery orders from some guy with some weapon-related name from a town that he thinks is called Purgatory. And obviously we don't know for sure, but that sounds a lot like Anvil from Purgatory. And we confirmed when was the last time he got orders from him, and he said about a week
And
ago.
is this a
which-
trustworthy source?
Oh, not at all, but it's all we've got.
Not at all, but, you know, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. I honestly hope that he's wrong, but at the same time, showing up here and hearing there's a mystery competitor that no one's heard of who refuses to reveal his face really gets you thinking, doesn't it?
It does. This could be bad.
Oh, we could always just kill him again.
Could. He might need to.
But,
I was hoping to not
yeah.
have any violence around this election.
guess we'll find out when the debates start and the mystery fourth now competitor reveals himself.
Guess so. You guys are willing to. You guys are more than willing to stay here and stay in my quarters.
Are there rooms for us here?
She like points to this section. I have guest rooms that I'm allowed to keep people in.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Bailey. I'm sure we can fix this somehow. By the way, how would someone get removed as a competitor? Like, are there any rules that say if they do this, then they can no longer be a competitor?
There's one.
Well, what is it?
They die.
Ha! Ha! Dang. Anything else besides, I mean, I don't think we need to worry about it. Once the debates start, I'm pretty sure everyone might realize that Kalnin isn't exactly the political type.
Hopefully.
Well, I guess I'm gonna call it the night there then.
Alright. The rooms are over there. You can see the rooms from here. It's not like someone needs to lead you there. Like you.
Yeah, I just walk over, pick a random room, open it.
Yeah, and it's just like there's a nice bed in the room. There's a decent size as well. It's arguably more comfortable than where you normally stay. So.
Okay, I didn't even pay attention. I just face planted into the bed, and that's
Sounds
it.
good.
For me, at least.
Fairly. Are we officiaries or something now?
Sort of. I would say so.
Do we have any sort of power? Can I walk around and stop people and say, halt in the name of the law? Because I did that at Arcs, and it felt good.
If you're doing it for a good reason, I say you can do it.
Okay, because I definitely feel like doing that when we find the people who stole our stuff.
Right. Huh. She calls over a guard, whispers something into his ear, and he goes, right away, ma'am, and heads out. She says, sending someone to survey the area for your lost things.
Oh, that's even better, actually. Thank you so much. It's been a long day. I had I don't even want to talk about what I had to do.
Then you should get some rest.
That sounds great.
And quickly we'll cut. Oh no, Princess Consuela, are you also gonna go get some rest?
I like sleep.
Okay, then.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
You had to watch me club
Kalnin to death.
Kalnin to death and remove an axe from his lifeless body and then sew his arm back.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah, and then we're gonna cut to Kalnin real fast, and Oritz goes to you, Kalnin. I've got a plan. And
What's that?
okay, and he's like, you are the candidate, but you're not really good with words, are you?
Nope.
I can be your mouthpiece.
Yeah, you can.
He also snickers. I heard something about a debate. If they'll allow it, let me do the talking.
But that guard also said you talked for me.
Which one?
They're still around.
Yeah.
Can I point to him?
Oritz walks up to him. You can leave now. I'm his mouthpiece. And by that, I mean, get out.
I like that guy.
As Oritz says this, he gets a +5 to intimidation. God, okay. the guy's like, "Oh, Calvin, do you want me to leave?
No,
Do you just want him to be the mouthpiece then?"
probably.
Okay. Is it okay with you, or sir? No, it goes. Yeah, that's fine. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
My God.
Awesome.
So everyone, this has been a very interesting episode 239 of background noise. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end the video now. So bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.